Hello, it's me, Raquel SSG. Meow meow. And we have Anna, Mora Kitty, and anti-drill Jill. Hey, what's up, guys? Just a quick note. I did schedule for a dork kind of guest to be on stream today, but unfortunately they could not make it. So hopefully next time we'll have our first dork on the panel with us. Hopefully, maybe next time. But anyway, how's everyone doing? Anna?
Yay! Very good. Awake, and happy to be here. Be awake with wonderful ladies, Moira, Jill, and Raquel, as always, and everyone in chat.
Mm-hmm. Mara Kitty,
Oh, what was the question?
how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing all right, I suppose. Pretty much, I'm almost done with the car, and I'll start getting to work on the truck soon.
Sweet. How are things going with you, Jill?
Fantastic. It's really great to be here. I'm so happy you've invited me to these shows. Can't wait to hear what we talk about.
Yeah, I love having. Well, no offense to the guys here, more girl time. But to me, there's not enough girl streamers that really do this. And when I do hang out with the girls, I consider it like a real treat. And
I'm going to do it in December for Lord of the Rings. It's going to be an all-girl panel of who I've chosen already, but it's going to be like, yeah, it's going to have some good vibes, I think.
Yes, positive vibes. As for me, I've been, just busy and just trying to take a breather and stuff like that. This past Easter was fun, I had some candy and stuff like that. Also getting stuff planned out and getting done in the future wise for this channel as well. So looking forward to like final reveal with that with that in the future. And yeah, that's really what's up with me right now. Let's say hello to the chat. Hello, Lemon Pie. Good evening, ladies and dorks. Jill says hello. Hello, Jill.
Ew, hello. And hello to the chat, Lemon Pie, Old Man Bird.
Old Man Bird, who is the mystery first dork panelist? Is it Lemon Pie? Because that would be really an accomplishment. My guess is Mikey Sue's for. No dork panelist today, unfortunately. Maybe next time. Lemon Pie says, I better shave before the show. I won't be on the panel, but just in case anyone can sense me being scruffy. I'm sure you look good with or without a beard.
A little scruff is cute sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should be so lucky. I am sure they would have you on if you so requested. Yeah, maybe next time we'll have you on, Lullaby. Oh man, Bird. One senses AJ's second appearance on the Diva panel is imminent. Who's AJ?
I thought it was only LDG who called me AJ, anti-derivative Jill. So they just
okay.
That.
Okay, so they
I did not catch that first either.
Just so they shortened name to the first initials. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, I was a little lost for a second too, but I was just rolling with it because I figured I was the only one that didn't get it. I didn't want anyone to know that I didn't get
it. Clouded by the dark side of the future is. Oh, is this Yoda speak? We are all waiting for you to start streaming yourself, Lemon Pie.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Hey, Bone. Hello, meow, everyone. Meow. Hey, Dead Man, Walking 55. Hey, Raquel, have a fun stream. Thank you so much, Dad Man.
Hugs, Dad Man.
Hugs.
Hello, Dad Man.
Woo. Anna says hello. Hey, everyone. Hey, Mikey. Says,
Yeah.
hey, Mikey, how are you doing? I prefer listening to the females anyway.
All right then. Sure.
LOL. Hey, damn man, we know your missus has a great channel to listen at. Also, yeah, like Mrs. Deadman has a really good stream. She also, I like watching her Lego build stream sometimes when I have the time to watch it.
Yeah,
Chick
and she also does like really cool things with different crafts. So not just Lego, but
yeah,
everything
she
else.
does. She also does diamond painting as well. She's
Yeah,
also fun.
it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Chick panels are fun. Whoops, sorry. I think I'm supposed to say babes. Well, thank you,
Whichever.
Fluffin' Pie. Meows to the panel who are into cats. Thank
Oh
you,
yes,
Mikey.
yes, yep.
All right, let's.
Oh, she's got a Hello Kitty. Aw.
Yeah, Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty.
That's my
Meow.
that's my English
Oh, that
representation.
reminds me. Like one of my friends reached out to me on Discord, saying, what did they say? Uh, it says Mary St. George Day, and like, what is that?
You never saw like the image of Saint George fighting a dragon?
No.
My parents used to have a dartboard, and it had a case, and the case had an image of Saint George slaying a dragon. I don't know
Yep.
much about him, but I remember that.
But I don't really think we Americans really celebrate that.
No,
Well,
because
no.
it's about England. Why would you celebrate something?
Right,
But I love,
they're
I
not
love the
celebrating
fact
4th of
that
July
you're.
over there.
What do you say, Moira?
Well, I said they're not celebrating 4th of July over there. I assure you of that.
Exactly.
Right. But I love the fact that it's fighting a dragon. I like that. I love dragons.
Yeah,
There be
there's a
dragons.
few images, I'm sure, somewhere we pull them up. I
Well,
don't
yeah.
remember
Well,
much about him, but I do remember that imagery.
Yeah, he was a knight and he was very fair and like the epitome of what a knight would be. And he represents all of England in the fact that he is on his silver horse and slaying that dragon and basically saying like I am no, I'm not going to get into it. Nope. Anna, don't. Basically, he's saying, like, I will conquer this bullshit that's going on in the UK right now.
Right,
I said it.
let's see if I can
Yeah, the UK's kinda
find
wild.
the. I'm guessing this is the image for St. George's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring it up real quick. If the picture can show itself on the screen, that would be nice.
Meow, Sashi.
Hey, Sashi!
Yeah, it's not pulling it up for some reason.
I have to, like, oh, I see. Like, I have to bring it. Okay, I got it. I got it now. I'm guessing this is him with the dragon? Or close to it?
That's a different image than what I saw, but yeah, it should be it.
Pretty much.
Well, I like how it looks, even though
yeah.
it's not the official art. Like, I still love the art, regardless. Hey, like a green dragon, well, it's not getting exactly skewered, but it still has the
Right.
the weapon in his mouth. So, I guess the knight is trying to fight the dragon unsuccessfully.
It looks like it's good. Yeah. Oh, okay. I found a copy of the dartboard my parents had. I assume somewhere we still have it, probably in the attic or something.
Okay, like send that to me and I can share it on screen real quick.
I was just doing this. This is the one I remember seeing as a child.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Today I just learned that St. George's Day existed. So
St.
thanks.
George for leave licensed. So
Yeah,
that's
I don't know. I always thought that part kind of ruined the dartboard look. But yeah.
so that's what it, like okay.
Yeah, somewhere in the attic, I think we still have it. I just, I haven't seen it in years. But when I was a little kid, I wanted to learn how to play darts. I pretty much just wanted to throw something at something. But that was the dartboard that we had.
Sweet. I love dragons. There be
And that's
dragons.
pretty cool.
And I also love unicorns too.
Oh, yeah.
Unicorns.
Funny you say that. Actually, my dad used to fight at Renaissance fairs and stuff. And the shield he made himself has a black unicorn on it. That thing is also
Why a black
older than
unicorn? Like, what are they like? I might be wrong here, but like, what But usually unicorns are usually white. The white represents good. Having a black
Right.
unicorn that
I don't
in
know.
my way of thinking represents the bad.
I am gonna Google it and find out. Let's see. Depending on context, a rare. Oh, that's weird. It's talking about metaphorical use. I'm trying to find something to explain to me, like.
Oh, yeah.
Not-
Yeah, like any unicorn or any.
Oh yeah, curses, evil intentions, and sometimes
Yeah.
associated with bad omen. I don't know why. Maybe he was going to be whoever's his opponent's bad omen. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really think I wanted to encounter a black unicorn and get cursed.
Well, I mean, it could be just part. It's part of the character. Perhaps my dad sort of played. In the Renaissance Festival. Someone has to be a good guy. Someone has to be a bad guy. I guess. So that could be.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any bad unicorns. That's just like
Oh no.
wrong. I don't know. That just sounds
Well,
wrong. to
yeah,
me.
I don't think it was like a bad unicorn. Just good guy, bad guy. Give everybody someone to cheer for when they're doing stick fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
My dad was a very nice person. Do not worry.
I like it's been a while since I watched the last unicorn movie. I haven't read any of the 2 books though. I didn't know there were actually books of it, to be honest. Do you guys know about that?
About what?
That the last unicorn is based off 2 books.
I did
No.
not.
No idea.
No idea. Jill?
No, sorry. I the only you tell me unicorn, and I think of Blade Runner and the origami.
Flame water?
Yeah, and Blade Runner, he has Deckard has a dream about a unicorn, and it's
Yeah.
supposed to be the indication. And Gaffer makes these origamis about of unicorns, and it's supposed to be a sign that he is a replicant. One of the the old debate is Deckard a replicant.
Well, I think I watched the movie, but I'm not really sure.
It's a big debate that nobody can shut up about. But anyway, it's fun. Fun movie.
I still haven't seen Legend movie starring Tom Cruise because it has a unicorn in it, and I should really watch it sometime soon because I love unicorns.
I can't believe you haven't seen that. Holy shit!
Well, I love fantasy stories, and plus, like, I don't know,
I
I just never got around to it. I know I got around. What's that other movie? It had King Arthur in it.
Camelot.
Is that the one?
I think so. Is it from like the 70s or 60s?
Camelot?
If you want,
No,
like
I can't.
1968 or some shit, that would be Camelot. There's been so many movies about King Arthur that like you're gonna have to narrow it down.
I know, but it was kind of like.
Can you tell me who's in the movie?
New.
All right, there's a movie.
It's just a
Remember
unique.
Like, I know it takes place, and maybe I know it takes. And the movie was out in came out in the 80s.
Okay, that narrows it down a bit because Camelot, I think the original Camelot came out in like 1968 or something. Then there was that Excalibur movie that came out in 1981. My mom was pregnant when she was in the theater watching it. She said I was kicking around when fight scenes were happening.
Oh, Excalibur's cool.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not bad. So there's a few. So you like, let's narrow it down with that. Like you can pull up Camelot from 1968, I think, and then the Excalibur and see if it looks familiar to what you're talking about.
Ah, here it is, Excalibur. Did you see that?
1968.
Yes. Okay. Excalibur. Okay, yes. Mystery solved. It's Excalibur. It was in the 80s.
Yeah, 1981 it came out. It came
I
out
was
the
right.
summer before I was
right.
born.
Yeah, that's the. Oh, so I have gotten around to like Excalibur and stuff. I just haven't gotten around to Legends yet. And I know Legends has the Tim Curry as the devil in it.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, they do such a good job with his makeup. It's amazing.
I didn't know that was him. He was up.
I didn't either. I did not realize that was Frankfurter. I had no idea.
I didn't know
I was
that was Tim Curry. It was. I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, Lockdown.
Damon says she loves those craft and Lego. Thank you for the kind words. Meow meow. I'm the only dog person here, perhaps. No, I'm a dog person too. And
We like dogs. We love dogs.
No, I'm just kidding.
Who doesn't?
Moira
love
has a
dogs?
dog named Peanut.
I do not have a dog named Peanut. My daughter and her boyfriend have a dog named Peanut.
Well, that's just technically that's still
and
yours.
for some reason, when there's a storm, she wants to come in here and hide near me. And
Well,
she
Moira,
feels like
she's
she's going to
even
go
though
outside and
she-
stand guard when I go to the refrigerator. I don't know what she's going to protect me from.
Even the dog's like your daughter. That's technically still yours.
Chris had offended me by referring to me as the dog's grandmother earlier. I'm like, how dare you, sir? How dare you?
St. George in Scotland told Nessie to avoid eating villagers in the Highlands.
Well, yeah.
Nessie doesn't do that, I don't think.
I mean, if we get too close to the water, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think you.
That's right. Nessie has plenty of fish.
Yeah. St. George is a stickler on copyright, fully licensed.
Yeah, I don't know who
Yes,
has the copyright
so-
for that.
Dan Man says unicorn. Many unicorns have colors now. Love the memes. All right.
Sure, those are the My Little Ponies, right?
Irish Rovers with their unicorn song.
I did not know that the Irish Rovers did a unicorn song. I'll have to go look for that. I know they
yeah.
do one or two songs.
Definitely, you'll have to look into that. Last Unicorn is only showing at night now, so we probably wait for home. Yeah, sounds good. Hey, Last Son of Kay, even Raquel, Pumpkin, and Panel.
Last Son
Thank
of Kay.
you. Meow.
Oh, hello, last one.
Hey, Locked On It. Hey, welcome back. Sorry that your comments from the past Easter stream were getting censored by YouTube and Google.
I didn't realize that was locked down and that was happening too. I thought that was somebody else that had a similar profile picture.
No, that was him. Like
Okay, I think maybe it happened to two different people too.
No, it was just locked on in.
Okay.
Yeah, like sorry about that. Like locked on in. I don't know why Google/YouTube was censoring your comments, but yeah, hopefully that is like all good now. Hopefully. But welcome back. I'm glad you're back here. Meow meow.
I've had even worse happen where people can't even get in my chat at all, and I have to wrench them for them to appear.
I know, like, there were some people in my chat that couldn't like get their comments through because they would say, the fuck in the chat, and therefore their comment would be censored. So I had to wrench them because they swear and stuff like that. So like, okay. I'm gonna give you a run, so this won't keep coming a problem, kind of thing. Yeah, Google/YouTube with the comments are weird.
Yeah,
Uh,
censorship at Google. Fun.
yeah, yippee. I saw Excalibur, and it was an '80s movie. Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's great. It's great. And it's tragic and it's beautiful. I love it.
It is a bittersweet movie. I can tell you that. It's been 2 months since my lady dog passed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Prayers and
Oh,
hugs to you.
yeah, sending hugs.
I had
Mhm.
no idea, Lemon Pie. So sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
My condolences. It's okay. YouTube, Google, AK Alphabet are not friends of mine. I don't blame you. I'm always getting banned. LOL. Facebook banned me for a full year. LO. LOL. Damn. Being shadow banned is a lovely place to be. Not. No. No, it's not. I consider it a badge of honor. I don't. But if you do, kudos to you. Dungeons and Dragons animated series has a baby unicorn as the part of the heroes. I haven't really got into Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, I don't even like. I would like to, like, somehow play the board game or just learn how to play the board game. But it just sounds so freaking complicated. To be honest.
Yeah, I played World of Warcraft for several years and I know it it wouldn't exist without Dungeons and Dragons. And
Hmm.
Dungeons and Dragons wouldn't exist without Lord of the Rings, so you just keep going back and appreciating that. And Harry Potter wouldn't exist without Lord of the Rings either. And Harry Potter also has unicorns. The baby unicorns are
Yep.
silver.
Hmm. That's true. Hey, Diesel, hail, everybody. Hail, sir. How are
Hey,
you?
Diesel.
Thank you for the condolences. You're welcome, Vampine. Meow meow. My guilty pleasure back in the day was gummy bears, tailspin, darkwing duck, etc. Ronin warriors, or it goes by another name, samurai warriors. Same thing. Toonami. Yes, those are the good old days. Well, it's not hate speech, it's just speech they hate and want to control language and thus control our mind and our thought policy.
I watched all those cartoons too. Yeah, I'm sorry you're getting censored though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It walked on and YouTube can be a butt sometimes. Hope YouTube doesn't censor me tonight. When I come to Raquel's stream, I need to drop a lot of F bombs. For doing so at your own risk. Not because of me, because of YouTube. I just naturally repel. Right on. I played D&D in high school, early '80s. Didn't do well and got killed by a sand shark. LOL. Ouch. Sand shark? Uh, Toonami was goat. Yeah, Toonami was goat. And then it went off air for a bit and then it came back. In my opinion, it should have never left in the first place, but that's just me. Lemon Pie, you are moderated in every universe. They can't censor you. Dang right, because he is a wrench. You can't censor no wrench. I can curse in multiple languages, so I can bypass censorship, I believe. Uh, well, a risk, I guess it's somewhat worth the risk if you want to try that. Tsunami promos were fire and got us all pumped. Oh yeah, especially with Dragon Ball Z with the Rock the Dragon intro, that got me so pumped up. And it's like late at night, and plus to go to sleep because I have school the next day. Yeah, and I had a hard time like going to sleep because of that, and I will be like a complete zombie in the morning.
Like me right now.
Thought you were awake.
I'm getting there.
Hey, Bill, how are you? Last on the case says, "Hey Jill, sorry I missed your TZ stream live. A Passage for a Trumpet is one of my favorite TZ episodes and a fave of mine with Jack Coleman. It gets overshadowed by the spaceship and Pool Shark episodes."
So many episodes of The Twilight Zone just get swept under the rug. People don't notice them, or they don't get as much replay as other Twilight Zone episodes. It seems that there are favorites that they overplay and they overplay on TV and everything that other episodes just don't get as much of a chance. And that one was a beautiful one. If you guys don't know, a Passage of Trumpet is about a guy who basically the trumpet is another appendage of him. It's an extension of him, not literally, but that is part of his soul is the trumpet. But he's really sad because he's an alcoholic, and none of the nightclubs will let him play because of his alcoholism. And so he gets really sad and thinks everything's over, so he sells his trumpet and he tries to get run over by a truck. And then it's kind of like It's a Wonderful Life, and he figures out that life is worth living, and he fortunately survives. And it's really good. It's really good outlook on. See, a lot of people get upset at the talking about issues and stuff, but Twilight Zone did it right. It made you think about it, and you had to come to your own conclusions just from watching the story and how it unfolded. And it was lovely. It was actually a Twilight Zone. Not everybody makes it out of the Twilight Zone, and so it was kind of good to get a happy story, or happy-ish story.
Mm-hmm. Right on. And Lockdown says, "I just thought it was cool Samurai Jack gave a nod to Powerpuff Girls Townsville. It was destroyed in Samurai Jack somehow. Ah, bummer."
Oh no, Townsville. But
No, the
you're
Power
saying
Girls. I guess it's like this is like because Samurai Jack takes like in the apocalyptic future, so I guess Townsville
right.
in Samurai Jack's time was destroyed.
Yes, well, without the Powerpuff Girls to save it, I
Yeah.
guess that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's a bummer. I'm sorry about not being there. I understand, Bill. It's cool. Peter Cullen, aka Optimus Prime, did so many Toonami promos, they were fire. Agreed. I like watching home movies on Adult Swim. Any fans? I can't remember if I watched any movies on Adult Swim. Can't remember. It's been so long. I'm gonna put it as a maybe.
Don't recall that particular broadcast. I was a kid during when Cartoon Network was really huge and everything, so the only Adult Swim I was watching was Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
I remember that, yeah.
Because it came on right after the cartoons.
They had the cat mask guy and the large praying mantis as well in that show. I don't know. I don't know their names, but I do remember what they look like. But
good starter interview show.
Yeah, cartoon back in the 90s was the shit, and now it's not quite, sadly. LOL, Sashi, I want to learn Malay at one point. Or, what do Cambodians speak? And don't say Cambodian. LOL. Right on. Barry remembers home movies. It reminded me of Bob's Burgers. Okay. I don't really watch that show. It features John Anderson playing Archangel Gabriel, who later stars in a TNG episode. Okay.
He does show up in a TNG episode. It's true.
Same voice actor.
I found that out during my
It
broadcast.
does.
I'm sorry, Moira. Please repeat.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying Bob's Burgers is kind of funny sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It has a funny name to it. And dare I, it just really sounded like the burger chain would actually exist in reality. Because just the name of it, Bob's Burgers.
That sounds like it would be real.
Yeah. It's definitely definitely does. Same voice
I
actor
said
that would
I haven't seen Bob's Burgers, but I did watch a lot of Archer.
Oh yeah,
And
I've
same
Archer.
seen
voice
that.
actor.
Yeah, Archer's not as funny as it used to be. Like the first 5 seasons is pretty funny, but after that, it's
Oh,
just not as funny anymore. So I kind of quit watching it.
I
Uh,
agree with you completely. Yeah, 5 seasons of Archer, all you need. I'm happy with it.
No, scary.
right on. Same voice actor that would later do Bob's Burgers. LOL, Bob's Burgers. Just makes
Yeah,
me want to rewatch Archer.
and I
There you
never
go.
Right
remember the
on.
guy's name.
There you go.
And I
Uh,
always just call him the guy who does Archer. Like I never remember the man's name, and his voice doesn't match his face. Because I saw one of those things where I guess it's like a Comic-Con where they have a panel about it and they talk about the show. And I see the guy and I hear the voice, but the face doesn't match the voice. It was weird for me. I was like, "What the fuck?" It was weird for me.
mm. Home Movies was our cartoon already. Mikey says Space Coast. Brack, it was named. Okay. 12 in the chat, ladies, are bringing in the audience. Yes, please hit the like button and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And when you'd like to see here, click that subscribe button. Hugs and kisses. Thank yous. Zorak was the mantis. Okay. Praying mantis, Diesel. Get it right. LOL. I know what he meant. My language app doesn't have KHMER, unfortunately. Does have a high Sylvian, Elf speak, and Klingon. Still working on my Klingon. Okay.
Does that language app actually speak the Klingon? What app is that?
I really don't know.
Yes, Diesel, that's it. John
H.
Benjamin. I can
John, Big
never remember.
John, Benjamin, voice of Archer, etc. John Anderson played in
Omnipotent pacifist.
That tricked me up a little bit. Pacifist alien just trying to live his life on a human inhabited planet with his human wife. When they and she are killed, and he wipes out the entire attacking
Last Son of K, this happened to me while I was reviewing the Twilight Zone episode. I don't ever think, hey, an actor's familiar because I know almost nothing. But I looked at John Anderson and I thought, wait, this guy is very familiar. What did he do? And that's where I knew him from, was that Star Trek episode, famously known for having one of the great Worf quotes, where they visit the house and he says, "Good tea.
Okay.
Nice house."
So, and I found out that Space Ghost to Coast, the guy that wears the red cat mask.
Sorry, that quote had a pause in it. I had to pause before I finished it.
His name is Moltar, and it's not a cat. He's a blue. Well, I don't know why blue is like. I guess it's blue and red. Humanoid cyborg villain. I don't. His outfit is blue, but his mask is red. Oh wait! Am I getting my character wrong? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I'm getting this wrong. So, the guy with the red cat mask is Brack, and yeah, Brack was the cat creature, and I'm assuming Zorak was the mantis. All right. Yeah. Okay. I don't really watch Space Coast to Coast. I mean, I've seen it there and there, but haven't really watched it. Yes, smash the like button. The app I'm using for language is called Duolingo.
Duolingo, yes. I used to use that to try to learn Spanish because it's my cultural language, but it got lost in the shuffle of wanting to assimilate. So my grandmother didn't teach it to my mom, and so she didn't teach it to me. So I tried to use Duolingo. I'm not fluent in Spanish or anything, but I did see that they got Klingon. But does it have a verbal component at this point? Is there actual? Is that their actual actually a voice? Because I can't learn Klingon without the actual voice. Because in Spanish or all the other languages, you get a voice with it, which is very helpful.
Smash the like button. It's okay. I help Mr. Cal pronounce different words almost all the time. Not all the time, just some of the times. I smashed it, Captain. The dilithium crystals are breaking up. She can't take much more.
That's right, Scotty.
Space
I'm
Ghost
sure.
Attorney at Law
sure
was
we're fine.
pretty funny.
Yeah, that was
Right
actually
on.
kind of funny. If I vaguely remember seeing that like 20 years ago.
Did you get that thing I sent you? What do you mean?
It's pretty vague.
Goodness, are you seeing inappropriate content to my little friend?
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding. I was joking about how vague that was. Like,
yeah.
I'm like,
I
what you
saw-
saying, Lockdown?
I saw a passage for a trumpet later after seeing the TNG episode. That's how I came around to the connection as well. Over here,
My favorite
Kathleen-
Twilight Zone streams are when I find out there's a Star Trek actor in it.
Ah, okay. Over here, cartoons were a mix of all the 80s stuff you guys watched, mixed with Japanese anime like Across and such. Japanese anime, the bad guys had better aim. People died in anime. Well, yeah.
Isn't that the truth?
And like, for example, like Batman animated series, love the cartoon. Love it. It's the best Batman cartoon of all time. Yeah, you don't see anyone getting shot. Like maybe a little bit grazed, but nothing.
But
Actually,
also because Batman doesn't intend to kill. He tries
no.
to capture.
I don't mean Batman. I mean other people like the show, like Joker and the villains and stuff. You don't actually see him actually kill people or anything like that. It's kid friendly. Sorry. Just going off
The
memory.
wiki says there are 32 deaths in this show, so that's very sparse considering there are hundreds of episodes.
Yeah. Breck was Cat Thing, Zorak was Mantis, Moltar was the lava dude. Ah, okay, gotcha.
Oh, wait, there's only 85 episodes of Batman. It feels like there's so many more.
It's pronounced Camry? Moira, am I saying that right?
Camille, I guess. I'm not sure what's in context with. I was looking at something for a minute. I didn't know I was going to get caught.
Okay.
I think it's Camille, but I don't like. What was it in reference to?
I don't.
Oh, it's pronounced okay. So
I don't know.
Yeah, Sasha, we're gonna need a recap on this because
Yeah,
my ADHD apparently is just out of pocket.
I can't go.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I see it.
Mora.
The KHMER locked on. It says Camille.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
I guess you know.
I didn't pay attention, and I don't know where that came from either.
Space Coast was freaking hilarious. Yes, it vocalizes the words and enunciation.
Oh, great. Fantastic. I gotta check this out.
May have been updated. No, it's from Harvey Birdman, the hippo character. And there's also a bird girl, I'm thinking as well. Trying to get me in trouble, hey? LOL.
Kapla.
Less than a K. I don't really speak Spanish or read Spanish. You'll have to put that into English.
You can hold your phone up, and there should be like a translation thing. Like on Google, there's a spot for a camera emblem, and you click on
So
that.
it literally says, a pumpkin es un gato increíble y un compañero increíble para aquel. So
Pumpkin is
Your
Okay,
cat companion Pumpkin is incredible. Something.
Yep.
Pumpkin.
Yes.
Like
Yes, Pumpkin is an incredible cat and an incredible friend for
yeah,
Raquel.
she's my sweetheart. She's my
And
sweetheart.
we love her.
Meow meow.
Yeah, I'm not very good at Spanish either. There's some words that you kind of can figure out, but like the
Right.
sentence structure fucks me up. You know?
Well, you can rush to the chat real quick, and then we'll go with our first topic because it's been like 40 minutes now. We haven't really got into our first topic at all. Across was a wild city was a wild or white. Okay, was vaporized and then transformed, opening up the bay where the ones that survived were ejected out into space. Anna is quiet. No, she is not. Translation: Pumpkin is an incredible cat and incredible companion for Raquel. Thank you, Mikey. Kamar or Kimir. Kimir, you. We got all of balance. Thank you.
I didn't even know we had topics. Can't wait.
Camilla Rouge, or not to be confused with Moulin Rouge.
Oh no,
Okay.
Khmer Rouge is not a
Moulin
good thing.
Rouge.
That has to do with Pol Pot, the dictator, who decided people with glasses should not have glasses anymore, and
Well,
he
shit.
killed
Oh,
a bunch of people.
glasses.
He was kind of like a mini Hitler until he was
Yeah.
stopped.
Oh, damn. Hey, playing down under. How are you? Welcome.
Meow meow.
I don't like pumpkins. Well, fluff you then.
Rawr.
Anna is tired. LOL. I speak Spanish too. That's good. I don't. It was kind of easy and minor test for Jill since she mentioned learning Spanish.
Thank you. That was fun.
I don't. I haven't really
It was
taught
definitely a
myself
test
how.
for me too. I was like, oh.
Even though I live in Texas, I don't really speak or read Spanish.
I know. I have both Mexican and Spanish heritage, but I still don't speak it.
Yeah, like for me, I am mostly Irish and Italian, but I don't really read or speak Irish or Italian. So there you go.
Irish is absolutely outlandish. Their shit does not look right. I don't know what rules they follow, but someone might be named I forget what it is, but it'd be like
Rules?
and it's
What,
like a
what
Spanish
rules?
type name, but it'll start with an O, and you're like, what the fuck? Like I don't know what rules they have over there, but it's weird.
What rules? The rules they have is just drinking beer.
Ouch.
Meyer, I agree with you, but I do have to say that Welsh is so much worse.
Oh my god. I don't know as much about Welsh, I have to admit, but I have heard. But I've seen Gaelic language, and it's like some of that shit does not make sense at all. It's like what? Like the name chiffon. It starts with like an O. Who came up with that idea? What in the? At least with Spanish, most of the time the letters look the way they sound. You know.
Right. Toxic Avenger reboot starring Peter Dinklage from the Games of Thrones and Kevin Bacon as a villain comes out August 29th. That's cool. I haven't really looked into that, but maybe we'll
I haven't either, but I wasn't looking at the screen, so I thought you editorialized. Bacon.
Bacon. I can learn Spanish easier than Spanish from South America. All right. So many backwards and forward, and the beginning is the end. My brain hurts.
Yeah, that's Spanish. I can't do
Yeah.
it either. I try. I can do a little.
And hello, Optic Racer. Did I say hello? If I didn't, hello.
Hi, Optic Racer.
Hey, and like I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming you're like talking about my cat Pumpkin. I'll read that later. Thank you, Optic Racer.
Hi, this is the cat
He's-
of Raquel.
This
is Raquel's cat. This is Raquel's cat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's one of those backwards things.
Thank you, show. Thank you. Got that one right there. I speak English, Malay, Tamil well average at Hokkien and a smattering of Mandarin. I hope I said that right. Sorry if I didn't.
Yes, Mandarin.
That's impressive.
Mandarin, correct. Malay, I believe, is the language of Malaysia, and Tamil, I actually do not know.
You're welcome. Cat's name. Yep, pumpkin. I have heard of that Toxic Avenger. I haven't. I'll have to look that up later. Bacon. Yeah, that's talking about a cat. Yep, it is. Is that real? LOL. Peter and Kevin's talent could be better used for another project. I guess. Alrighty then. Let's go to our first topic for today. Let me just put the timestamp down real quick. Alrighty. Let me bring it up. I'm not gonna go through everything with this one, but
Sorry.
we're not gonna do the whole thing with this one because there's a lot, but we'll just do some of it. All right, we're gonna talk about the most bizarre tourist attractions in America. I know there's 38 of them, but I'm not gonna go through all the 38 of them. We're just gonna go through some of them, or else we're gonna be here all night if we do. Let's see if I can get rid of this bar right here. That'd be great. Stop. Not interested. Okay. Doesn't get rid of it. Okay, doesn't get rid of it. All right. All right, first one is Grant County's Historical Museum, Canyon City, Oregon, with two-headed cows. That's interesting. Taxidermy, anyone? No, I'm wondering, like, those two on the at the headrest wall looks more believable, but this one that's like not on the wall, I don't know if that's really real or if that was just made to look like that.
You can see right in front. I haven't read this yet, but it looks like they have pictures of the actual animals when they were alive. So
Yeah, right
probably-
there. I can't really see it though. This museum is in Canyon City, Oregon. Has everything from human skulls to two stuffed headed calves. The human skulls are of Barry Ray and William Kane, the first two men to be hanged in Canyon City. How charming. As for the three stuffed two-headed calves, they were born on ranches in the area and have been on display in the museum since its opening in 1954. I don't. And, is anywhere down there? Yeah, no. I don't know what about you guys. Like, it is interesting, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I just get a strange feeling of looking at stuff like this. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't like taxidermy in general. It's not my favorite thing, but if it
Yeah,
is, it is
creepy as
his.
shit.
Say what?
If it is, she said it's creepy,
Yeah.
and so, but yeah, I don't think this would be one of the tourist locations that I'm going to be adding to my bucket list anytime soon.
No, definitely not.
I don't know. I'm gonna be different. I like it.
All right.
do like it. I know that the other two are just, artists' impressions or whatever, but I don't know, there's something Fallout, apocalypse kind of thing it's giving me.
Like,
like
you
it.
know,
Hmm.
go ahead, Joe.
It is, and I like that you mentioned Fallout, and it is part of their history, this town's history. I don't know if they have any toxins that cause two-headed cows
Yeah,
to happen more than normal.
that's my thought. Or is this just like a really abnormal birth defect? I don't
The
know.
chances 1 in 400 million.
I guess can't get rid of this, unfortunately. All right.
We're stuck with the ads. The ads
Yeah.
on all corners.
All right. A hole in the rock. Moab, Mo, somewhere somehow Utah. Um, One of the weirdest roadside tourist traps in America, Hole in the Rock, is a 5,000 square foot home carved out of a massive rock in Utah's Canyonlands country. The man made home includes a 65-foot chimney, a bathtub built into the rock, a 14-room that visitors can now tour to appeal to further tourists. The unique rock also features a gift shop, an exotic zoo with camel, bison, and zebra, locally made Native American items such as pottery, jewelry, and dream catchers, and other fun additions specific to its location. I had never heard a camel and a bison and a zebra shaming this exact same area before. That's kind of like a weird combination.
Yeah, I would find that weird. Like, how old is this structure, or whatever you call it? How old is it supposed to be?
It's a 5,000 square foot home. It doesn't say how old it is, but I can look that up real quick.
It says there's a hole in the rock, but where is it?
I think it's just higher.
Let's see here. Is the whole this the home is carved out of a sandstone cliff. Albert Christensen began creating the home in 1940.
Hmm.
The Christensen family moved into the home in 1952, and the site was open to public tours after Albert's death in 1957. So it was ever since 1940, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
And if you look at pictures, I'm sorry, Maria.
Oh no, I was saying it would be interesting to check out.
If you look at pictures in the back of, if you go in the back of this place, it says hole in the rock in the back, and it actually has an arrow pointing to the hole, so it's a little crevice.
Do you mind sharing it on screen, Joe?
Oh, sure. I can do that. Let me just grab the picture and share it. That's the thing I can do. Do.
Yeah, this site's not the greatest, but that's the one I could presently find. Oops, that's mine. Nope. Oh, here it is. Hole in the rock. So that's where it is.
That's the hole right there. They pointed to it. So my question was answered. It's not a click. It's not a. It's they're not just trolling you. It exists.
No building, no nothing. You know, I'm not gonna be surprised if there's
everything's in. Yeah. What?
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a porta potty outside or something like that.
Oh, I don't know if there's a gift shop inside. Maybe they have plumbing somehow.
Like, what's the name? Like, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Let's see here.
It has indoor plumbing and electricity.
What? How?
Very carefully, I reckon.
Oh yeah, I forgot the name of it. An outhouse. I wouldn't be surprised if they had an outhouse at some point.
There it is. Oh, I've got ads too, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, stupid
Hey, at
ads.
least it's not those weird ads.
Yeah,
Right, 7 weird ways to eat a banana.
that's oddly specific.
Or
Yeah,
those like lots of young women are in your area want to meet you or some shit. You know?
Right.
so if anyone wants to want to live in a hole in the wall, in a hole in a rock, in a hole in a rock wall, like there you go. Uh, okay, that's like 1, 2. Okay, number 3. Ben and Jerry's flavored graveyard waterbury for Mart. What? There's dead flavors that Ben and Jerry's don't do anymore. That's a travesty right there. Leave it to Ben and Jerry's to create an ice cream graveyard that could be physically visited and even host funerals in honor of some of the fallen flavors. The dearly depented are buried at the company's flavor in Waterbury, Vermont, each with a granite headstone and epitaph. There are currently 34 flavors in the flavor graveyard, but at this cemetery there are sometimes resurrections. Fans can request that a flavor can be brought back from the dead through an online form on the brand's website. The graveyard is intended as a celebration of the company's failed flavors that can be seen on their factory tour. Let's see. There should be like a list, and stuff. Let's see what the list consists of. Um,
I'm not excited about this at all. I don't care about this one.
Well,
That's
somehow
okay.
peanut butter and jelly failed. It only lasted a year.
Let's see here. And let's see here. The graveyard. Here's the flavors of it. Flavored graveyard Ben and Jerry's. I'm not gonna play the video, but here's the list. Aloha Macadamia. Yep, that was discontinued.
This is so morbid and so weird. That is just, like, why is this a thing?
Bowl Divinity. Chocolate chip cookie dough, frozen yogurt. Aw, not the cookie dough.
It's all marketing.
Chocolate comfort, chocolate macadamia, coconut turley fair. Cool Britannia, cow powder.
Anna, they want you to grieve ice cream flavors that you've never even tasted.
So this is just a chocolate cookie with dark chocolate and fudge. Okay. Creme brulee, dastardly mash, devil's food chocolate, Dublin mudslide, economic crunch, Ethan almond,
Hey, the Dublin mudslide was good shit. I'll be fair about that.
fossil fuel. Really? Okay. Fresh Georgia peach, holy cannoli, Ms. Jelina's sweet potato pie, au pair, peanut butter and jelly. What's that? Peanut butter ice cream and peanut butter bits and strawberry jelly swirl. That sounds rather oddly tasty. Peanuts and popcorn, purple passion fruit, rainforest crunch, sweetly balls. What? Sweetly balls? Oh, okay.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
Vanilla ice cream with a hit of rum and loaded with fudge-covered rum and malt balls. Okay.
How did that not stay alive?
I don't know. Sugar plum, Tennessee mud, The witch or Rick or which which is which. I don't know. This is nuts. Total soup. Tuskegee chunk.
Tuskegee or Tuskegee, I guess.
Yeah. Urban Jumble from Monty Python, Wavy Gravy, White Russian, and Wild Marine Blueberry.
I'm not gonna lie, the White Russian one sounds like it would taste pretty good.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
the
good
White
time.
Russian, I want to try it.
Good time with ice cream.
I'm gonna, I have a feeling I'd have to add more Kahlua to my White Russian ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Like that, and that might be why that flavor did not succeed, because that was probably a really bad, like, that made people think of really bad stuff when they hear Tuskegee, you know?
All right, let's catch up the chat real quick. There's there's a long list. Toxic Avenger was similar to Deadpool as an anti-hero, but not as successful as his franchise is. 3 films were produced back in the 80s and 90s from Tama Films, a B-movie company. Raquel Optic Racers was asking me in Spanish if Pumpkin was your cat's name. Yes, that is her name. Her name is Pumpkin. I love Hokkien noodles. Okay. Melee has the same issues with Spanish. It's the reverse of English sentence structure. Okay. Topic number 1. Bizarre tourist attractions in the U.S. Yep. We want ghost towns. I don't want to see a ghost town. No, thank you.
Especially with an abandoned town.
Well, especially in a like a western abandoned town, I wouldn't mind that.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma's got some of that.
Yeah, it's totally legit. That place sucks. There's no action figures.
Yeah, just dead cows.
Yeah. Yeah, ever since watching Lost Boys, taxidermy is no thanks. LOL.
Oh, I love Lost Boys. Good film.
I love Fallout. Right on. Like the Batcave, hole in the rock. Well, Batman's more like underneath his basement, really. But yeah, I know what you mean. Ever watch the movie? It's a B movie and knows it. LOL. Hideous Mutant Freaks. It starred Alex Winter, and what was the cousin from Christmas Vacation? He plays in it anyways and uncredited. Do you mean Uncle Eddie? Am I right about that, Laura? Uncle Eddie?
Yes.
Yeah, Uncle Eddie
I'm
had
not more into it.
cousins, I guess.
Yeah, Uncle Eddie. Keanu Reeves has a wolf boy who just wanted to help Alex get a main role and kind of make a cameo, not to steal the spotlight. All right. Oh wait, was it called that? Was it called Freaked? Freaked?
Freak.
Fricked?
Freak.
I don't know.
Freak.
Like being freaked out.
Freaked. Freaked was the movie from 1993. Never heard of it. I might check it out. Anna, you have an admirer.
Meowza.
Bone. Wow, trying to give yourself a heart attack? I hope not. LOL. Good to get the blood pumping. Ha ha ha. Before the outhouse, there was just a bush. True enough. LOL. Banana. McDonald's has a graveyard full of Mulan sauce. Really?
Oh no.
Mulan sauce. I think twice before consuming that. Oh, not good, hey? Okay, I won't be touching that. When I think designer ice cream, I'm not thinking peanut butter and jelly. Just me. No matter what comes to mind for ice cream flavors, peanut butter as sandwich flavored ice cream is not the first one comes to mind. That's just me. Ben and Jerry's great now. I want ice cream. Yeah, I do too. would have thunk it. Slushy LOL has been returned to his Earth mother. I want to make my own ice cream soft serve. Oh, I love soft serve. Soft serve is the greatest. Heavy ice cream is very expensive currently. And we're bad. No, we're not. Tuskegee, those were experiments on people. Hopefully not.
Tuskegee.
Yeah, one more I said. I love White Russian. Tuskegee chunk was a good peanut butter. Rum, yum, oh, no, yum, not rum. Sorry. Peanut butter vanilla soft serve. I miss it. Chunk Goonies. Yep, Chunk Goonies.
You really only need the peanut butter. The jelly isn't necessary because the ice cream is already sweet.
Yeah. Hey, Gorilla HW. I'm guessing he's saying hello.
Hi.
Goonies never say die. Absolutely.
Hello,
Hey,
Gorilla.
tacos and sausages.
That again?
He wants to. When I first named this show, I told him that what it was called, Divas and Dorks, and he said I should named it Tacos and Sausages instead.
For your channel, Gorilla.
That
That's
is
your
so
weird
funny
thing.
and inappropriate.
It is. It is. It belongs on Gorilla's channel only.
It does. It does. Eddie is credited. Oh, so it's not the one that I thought. I thought. Okay. Then I don't know who you're really talking about then. Keanu Reeves is not mentioned in the cast. Oh, that's a downer. All right. I have to go buy groceries. See you guys. All right. Thanks for being here, Slushy. Hugs.
Hi, Sashi.
Alrighty. We'll skip back into this now.
Get away from these dead ice creams and go back to the tourism.
Let's scroll down and see what jumps out at us.
Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California.
Yep.
That's like a maze of a house that you can easily get lost into.
Dear.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I would go to a horror movie and I wouldn't be able to leave.
Right, exactly. Ugh. Constructed in 1884, the Winchester Mystery House has become a popular tourist attraction for its peculiar history and architecture, as well as the fact that it's allegedly haunted. Yep, I'm staying away from this house. Absolutely. The house is filled with random rooms, doors, and stairs that lead nowhere. Legend has it that a widow, Sarah Winchester, built this house with the direction from spirits and built it ceaselessly over the course of 30 years until the day of her death in 1922. Her family descendants now own the property, but it's open to the public for various tours. I mean, the house does really look nice, but I don't really think I want to stay at a place haunted that is like a maze that has a lot of dead ends.
I would definitely do it.
You're brave.
I wouldn't do it.
I don't know. I think there's something so interesting about the fact that she was so loyal to her husband who built the Winchester rifle and everything that happened with that. And then her whole life was so paranoid that she was thinking that every single spirit of every soldier that was killed by the Winchester rifle would come and haunt her, where she started rebuilding the property and the house. I don't know. There's something very intriguing.
It is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
You should know your stuff.
There for sure.
Did you say more?
I said it does sound intriguing, but also I feel kind of bad for that lady. She had a heck of a psychosis going on. Woo.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's pretty from the outside.
It is.
Raquel, like if I said like let's go and stay here for 24 hours, you're gonna be like on the opposite side. We have walkie-talkies. We can talk to each other. Would you stay the night?
Nope, because sometimes they say that creepy ass shit causes electrical interference. So
no, I would not stay in a haunted place. I would not 100 yards. I will not be 100 yards from this house.
I don't know. I
I'd
would.
go. I would too.
You
I'd be
guys are
okay with
brave.
it.
Like I don't want to like. No, 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 no. Like like just a quick story. Okay, right here. So it was back when I was, I was a kid and stuff like that. So me and my family were like moving like to a different, state, different house, different neighborhood. So my mother and my dad were looking at houses, right? So in this one house, uh, my dad was with the other side of the house with the realtor, and my mom was looking at one of the bedrooms. She swears on her life that someone said, "Get out." It was a guy's voice saying, "Get out,"
Well,
and
shit.
she really felt bad vibes from just hearing that, and she ran out of the house right in front of the front yard.
Wouldn't have to tell me
Um,
twice. I'd be the fuck out of there.
eh,
Like, yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. My
Going,
dad and the realtor come out of the house, the front yard, asking my mother what's going on, and my mom told them what she heard and felt and experienced, and she refused to go back in that house. I don't blame her.
I mean, it'd be wild if it turned out it was just a squatter hiding in the closet and one of them gone. But I wouldn't take that chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can have the fucking house. I'm out.
Yeah, like no, yeah, like my mom said, like no, skip on to the next one. Yeah, so my mom and I are pretty well, not. I would say my mother and I are intuitive enough that we can feel that something's off, and I don't want to really experience that. Like when I'm you know when I'm near anything haunted. Yeah, I'd rather not experience that because I know I'm gonna pick that up. I'd rather not. That's just me. But at least the house itself looks like, I don't know. Does it look like a dollhouse? Something like it look like a dollhouse to you?
It does look like those old timey doll houses that you
Yeah,
used
it
to have.
does.
Like that little.
No, but that's not the actual like real representation of the whole thing. Like it literally is huge.
Oh
It
yeah,
goes
it's like
way beyond that.
yeah.
And
This is just at the front of the house, where
Yeah.
like the back. It might be the back too, but I don't know. Yeah, like Jill, Anna.
Does it have like one of those big grass mazes in the back? Feels like one of those houses that would have.
Oh, like in the
It
beginning?
really does look like it from the picture itself. Really? Let me bring up another picture. Winchester Mystery House.
Because the whole house is a maze. So, but I know what Jill is saying.
It doesn't.
Like-
It doesn't. It doesn't. The house is the maze. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But it would be nice to have that, like in The Shining, that kind of.
That's what I was thinking. Yes.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
I believe this is like a scaled model of the house. If we can bring the picture up, that'd be great.
They have tours, so I think I would do the tour. I don't think I would stray off of the tour. I'd be happy with the tour.
All right, so here's the miniature scale model of the house. That's what it looks like. So yes, it's definitely.
Oh wow, that is massive.
It is huge, yeah. It does seem like a garden maze somewhat, but not really. But yeah, it's really big. That's like the what it's supposed to look like.
It's too much house for there to be a garden maze. I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of maintenance stuff with the yard upkeep. Damn, that must be expensive.
They also have an attic shooting gallery.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that's cool. I don't know. Like I like more and I are not going to stay at this place, but but Jillian, I will.
They have special events during Halloween too.
Oh jeez.
Yay!
Good luck. All right, there's the Winchester Mystery House. Next one, Corn Palace, Mitchell, South Dakota. Corn Palace? I've never heard of this before. There's a little corn of the cob kind of guy right there. Why does it look like some kind of Arab palace to me? Am I wrong?
You're
No,
not wrong at all.
not. Not at all.
It definitely looked like something you would see in the Ottoman Empire or some shit.
Yeah,
Like Aladdin or something.
definitely. South Dakota's weirdest tourist attraction is its Corn Palace, a magnificent building covered in creative murals made of corn to resemble various themes. 2016's theme, with coincidentally, was 2017's theme for monetary reasons. Happened to be Rock of Ages and included corn descriptions of the likes of Elvis, Willie Nelson, and John Travolta. It's
Okay, I was thinking more like Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Not Travolta, but like Nicolas Cage coming out as the corn man and being like, "Come into my."
Well, my
humble
question
abode."
is, like, did he serve corn on the cob at this place?
You'd almost have to. It'd be
I mean,
weird
that'd
not
be
to.
so. I mean, just
Yeah,
be weird if
All
with
different.
the
Yeah.
all different corn on the cob. Yeah, that's right, Joe.
Yeah, like a street corn, a Mexican street corn, and popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn, corn on the cob, different kinds of corn. You would think I mean, not like I would just be flabbergasted. They would if for a corn place or corn palace, not to serve corn would be blasphemy, in my opinion. That's how I see it.
Well, and they have music. They have music events here too.
Mm.
And if I was
Nice.
charged just to be inappropriate, the employee of the month would be crowned a corn star.
Well, and it's
Just
funny.
because I
That's
like to be
amazing.
inappropriate.
That's a great joke. More. Have you ever heard of something called Corn Hub?
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Raquel's gonna boot us.
No, it's real. There's no actual bad stuff on it. It's just literally all corn, but the parody is that it's
I
corn,
love it.
but it's not.
I want to check that out now. That sounds good. That sounds
It's
like
hilarious.
Making
It's
me
like
hungry.
this one video says young cob gets shucked by a farmer, and it's just somebody
Oh
peeling
my
the corn.
lord.
Oh,
in
my
a slow.
lord. Oh no. Oh no.
oh no. See, so. Oh man, I'm kind of hungry for like
Donna's
corn
getting
cob
frisky
now.
in the chat.
Barbecue, grill like some corn on the cob on a grill, and put some butter or barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah.
All right, Market Theater Gum Wall. Oh my God, Seattle, Washington. Oh, holy hell! This
See,
just
that looks
sounds.
like a whole lot of hepatitis right there.
This is just like a safety health concern all over it. I am not getting. I'm not touching it.
Only
I'm
if
not
you
gonna do
decide
it.
to eat it.
I'm not eating it either. Don't even
I'd
eat
be
it.
worried
Oh,
you catch
no.
something just putting a piece of gum there. to add
Lockjaw.
on to
That's
it,
what you're gonna get. It.
the germs
Lockjaw.
would jump onto my hand,
Oh God, this is just
Ugh.
like disgusting.
Woof.
Why? Why? Why gum? Like, what could you just do? Like locks instead? That's more clean-ish. But
That's
gum,
Paris, right? They have that bridge.
yeah. Yeah, why gum? Oh Jesus, man.
Holy cow! Playing down under, gotta calm your tits, man. Woo. You've been out of pocket.
Oh, we'll get in the chat in
Then we're gonna report that to HR. Woo, shit.
we'll get into the chat in a minute. But like, does it still look like that? Like, is it ever cleaned? It's just or it just permanently looks like that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone ever cleans it, do they? That's a good
I don't
question.
know.
It doesn't look like it.
There's a brick alleyway under Pike Place and Market in Seattle that is covered completely in chewing gum. The gum takes over the space, which is 15 feet high and 50 feet long. Good Lord. And has been a tourist attraction since 1999. Oh, no, 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 pass. Pass. Major pass.
Some of that gum is going to be petrified.
Yeah. People sometimes create artworks with their gum, and the wall has been featured on CNN Germiest tourist attractions.
I wonder if that would solve any cold cases, all that DNA.
God.
Once you stick your gum on something like that, it's kind of out in the open. It can be taken and checked. Like it's
Right.
no longer a privacy thing at that point. Woof,
Oh
man,
God.
that's gross.
Like, let me see. I need to know. This place ever been cleaned? I need to find out here. Let's see here.
I see a chicken. I see a unicorn.
Oh, good idea. I didn't even see anything. You have good eyes.
Does the gum wall in Seattle ever get cleaned? Let's see what it says. Let's see. This is like in 2000. This is like last November. According to Secret Seattle News. It says for the first time in 20 years of the gun wall's existence, it was only cleaned once. Moving 20 years of worth of gum and debris was such a Herculean task. Thank you, Moira.
No problem.
Task that from then on, the gum wall has been cleaned every 4 to 5 years. Okay.
Oh,
So,
wow. Great.
okay.
That's cool.
I
That
mean,
it
I
actually
guess
does get cleaned.
I
'Cause
guess that's some effort. I guess.
Sure, definitely, because it just gets it'll just turn into black goop of nothing if you keep it on there for too long.
Yeah. I like it. How could I say this? The black plague of death on a wall, entirely made out of gum. That's how I see it. But yeah, I like if you guys want to like go to this place, kudos to you. But for me, like it's just a major hard pass. What about you
I'll
guys?
pass too.
You
I'll
passed
pass
too.
too. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
that interested in the gum. If I
No.
accidentally walk by it, I'll be like, "Whoa, that's gross." But yeah, it'll be fine. It'll
I'll
just be
take
like
a
thing I
picture
pass
of it,
by.
but I'm not going to go anywhere near it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Anna? Do you want to visit the gum wall?
I would.
All right.
I would. But I would not want to be around there for more than 5 seconds. Maybe.
Yeah, just like a minute or two. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah, that's it. Moira, would you see this place or no?
I would not go all the way there just to see that. Absolutely not. If I'm happening to walk by and I happen to see it, I'll be like, "Oh, son of a gun! That's where the new outbreak's going to come from." And then I'm going to go about my business. You know, like I'm definitely not going out of my way to see that mess. Ooh.
No. All right, let's catch up in the chat real quick. Luck Dunnan says, the house that was constantly being built upon trying to confuse the spirits, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Tried turning it into the devil's box. Yeah, no. It's massive. That's just the front and overview of the entire property. Yep, I showed it. Yep, pretty creepy. I'm haunted too, says Bone. No, you're not. Batteries die.
Isn't it called if a person is haunted, they're possessed?
Yeah. Playing down under says exactly. Can be new batteries and they will be drained. I think anything that is drawing energy from whatever it can, it could be interesting to make a house that was designed as a Faraday cage.
As a Faraday cage. Yeah,
Faraday
Faraday cages are really interesting. Yeah.
They keep you safe from electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Racer says, "Well, investigate. Well, investigate the place. Bora, get the holy water and Oreos. Oreos? Why? You're gonna dunk the Oreos into your holy water? Unlike demons, you can negotiate. Something. Someone help me out!
Negotiate with them.
Negotiate with them. Be kind to them, and they become kind to you. Like the demons are not really trustworthy, and they're really fickle creatures. I wouldn't even bother, to be honest. My most real experience was going up into a room I was told never to go into. Coldness hit, and opening the door was dark, but a flashlight lit up here and there. Stuff floating, and it's all just drops. I think you saw orbs. I think that's what you saw, like little orbs of light. Lockdown.
Yeah, that'd be a whole lot of fuck no.
Yeah. I left promptly. Like,
As
no
you
kidding.
should.
As you should. Yeah. Been to Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California once. Saw a young girl spirit who told me that a gun hurt her. Made total sense knowing that a Winchester had created Colt .45 pistols that hurt people. Jesus. That poor girl.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have like little holograms to make people think they're ghosts in there, just because ghosts aren't going to act on demand, and keep the tourist interested. So having a little something extra.
But it is haunted, Moira. So
but they don't necessarily put on performances for tourists.
I know, but this how could I say this? Spirits of children are very mischievous.
Maybe.
So I'm just gonna put that out there, So I'm not saying that it didn't totally happen, but it could be a possibility that this young girl just being whimsy.
Right.
It's like a maze. Yep, it is. Some doors lead to nowhere. Yep. And other doors lead to drop-offs.
Oh, hell no.
Which is like weird.
Yeah.
You could spend a whole 2 days in this house. and never see the same room twice. Pretty much. Paladins. Looking at it, if a nightmare had a fun house. Yep. Could be Prussian.
He's referring to the Corn Palace.
Yeah. Looks like a downtown Baghdad.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
The corn palace. I like corn. Corn rules. I think you're talking about the band.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what you're like. I listened to
I
a few
see
of their
you there,
songs.
I see you there.
Yeah. I listened to a few of their songs. They're really hard metal kind of band.
Oh,
Hard
come
metal.
on, Raquel. They're not hard metal.
Well, that's what it sounds like to me.
To us, it is. To us who are not metalheads, it does sound kind of heavy. It's heavy
Yeah.
rock. I would say it's heavy rock.
Oh my!
They
okay.
started off a little harder than they became later. The Shoots and Ladders at
Yeah.
Adidas, that's pretty rough. But then, and then they dial it back later.
What's new metal? New metal, like NU. New metal and alternative metal. That's their genre of music, I guess.
Yeah.
But it sounds like hard rock to me, any to me. You miss Corn? I'm sorry. I do too. Playing Down Under, I do too. Candy corn, anyone? I do love candy corn. I know not a lot of people like it, but I do like it. You're a psycho, Bone. LOL. Candy corn is underrated. Yes. Where is this going? Sexy corn? Ooh, look at how that butter spreads. Just melts over it. You're making me hungry. Locked on it. I didn't have dinner yet. Candy corn should be labeled as crack, but sugar. LOL. I made corn on the cob in the air fryer. That's yummy. Jill, you are on my hall pass. Watch out.
Yeah, that I was like calling HR.
Mm-hmm. How much money to eat some of that gum? Everyone has a price. None.
No, I don't.
None. That's what it is. Zero. Zilch.
Do I look like I want to be patient zero? Because I fucking
no. I don't want to work. I don't want any. Yeah, no. No,
I don't
hard
want
pass.
any weird shit like mutating and turning into something else.
No.
I like science, but not like that.
No. If you remove the gum, the building collapses. No, it
Possibly.
wouldn't. Bone with or without pigeon poop? Oh, gross. Pigeon poop is extra money. Oh, God, no.
Well, yeah, I mean, I reckon it would be, but it's still no.
No, come on. The petrification preserves the flavor. No, it doesn't.
Oh, bruh.
No, it doesn't.
Shame on you.
It's Seattle's maybe. It's just a street.
Wow, yeah. Good point.
How much does it cost to have your stomach pumped? I'm gonna factor that into the bet. Yeah, right?
I reckon.
What, Moira?
He said, how much to get your stomach pumped? It depends on your insurance, I reckon.
Yeah. No, in Seattle, we go to Pink Gorilla video game store, and Anna will love it. I'd rather go to the video game store than go to this.
Right.
Pro tip: just chew the gum, don't swallow it. No. Sweep it under the rug.
Bad kitty.
What?
I was telling Bone, bad kitty.
Bad kitty. Sweep it under the rug. See, it's clean. No, it's not. Ever dropped a lollipop on the floor? No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. You gotta swallow. No. Yep. Gotta eat it. I'm a stickler for wording. No one's eating the gum on the dirty ass wall.
Yeah.
Bet the ants have formed a bunker under it. Oh, gross.
Probably.
Hey, Relay Nation. I've seen this. Oh, you seen this? Blocks EMP pulses.
Uh,
Up close. You saw it up close. Couldn't see you.
Oh,
Village
wait.
Nation. Hey, DJ Playlist. Hey, good evening. I'm in Australia. There is no way I'll get to Jill. Or
oh,
okay. And yeah. So
as long
that
as it doesn't
is
discover airplanes. I'm kidding.
yeah. So that is the Market Theater gum wall. Let's see here. I'm just making sure. 1, 2, 3.
She said she wasn't going to do all of these, but she's finding.
Yeah, like
maybe
yeah.
another-
They surely number these. Like
Yeah.
I'm only gonna do 10. 1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 7. National Mustard Museum, Middleton, Wisconsin.
I bet they do have great.
Just a mustard museum, no ketchup, really?
Wow.
If you find condiments exciting, then this museum dedicated to mustard will knock your socks off. The National Mustard Museum features a collection of countless pre-prepared mustards from over 60 countries for visitors to explore. Try samples of new and antique mustards from around the world. And be sure to check out the exhibit about the condiments history while there. That sounds cool, but why only mustard? Should have added ketchup too.
No,
I
because
agree.
mustard is the best. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I find ketchup to be much more flexible. Although
I agree with Moira. I'm on the ketchup team.
I love ketchup, but you have to
the only place
English mustard. Oh my god.
One at a time.
Nothing compares to English mustard.
English, you like Coleman's or whatever it is?
Yes.
That stuff put hair on your chest. That stuff's stout. God dang. Me, I like my poor white trash American mustard. It costs like $1.99.
Anna, what you were saying? Because you and Moira were like talking at the same time.
Oh yeah, I the only place I like mustard is on corn dogs. For some reason, it's just different. Like hot dogs, no, but corn dogs, absolutely. There's nothing but mustard for that.
I don't know. I feel like mustard just for me goes with everything. Beef, joint, lamb, potatoes, broccoli. Just put mustard.
Broccoli. Mustard and broccoli.
Yeah. Yes.
You're a kinky.
So good.
Usually,
English mustard.
Yeah, usually people like put mustard and horseradish on their hot dog.
Horseradish is a little wild.
Yeah.
I would do sauerkraut though. I like
sauerkraut.
Oh my gosh, sauerkraut. Oh yes.
I love the hell out of sauerkraut.
Horseradish, sauerkraut, with some good German mustard. Oh.
Well, how about a good chili dog?
With some English mustard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say, like, I'm so sorry, but English mustard is so much better than American or French mustard.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is making me hungry. This is just making me hungry. Play Down Under says that vomit emoji was a mistake. Okay. Antique mustard. What? WTF? LOL. I'm guessing types of mustards throughout the years or decades, I guess. My favorite is honey mustard.
Yes, honey mustard is so nice.
Honey mustard.
Oh, there's so many different kinds of mustard, though.
Mm-hmm. Mustard and biscuits. Sling Blade would love the mustard museum. I love mustard. I ate a sandwich with mustard earlier today. Nice. LOL. Moira. Playing Down Under says, do you shave your chest, Moira? and not have one be a no played out under. Locked on in. For some reason, I can't find mustard appetizing. Sour and spice. Yeah, I'm more a ketchup fan than a mustard fan, but that's just me. Sauerkraut and mustard is fire. Sauerkraut over a pork loin that has been browned before in a skillet, put into a slow cooker. Mm-mm. Oh my god, I'm getting hungry reading these
I
comments.
know. Me too.
I'd rather have ketchup on my hot dog instead of mustard if I had to choose just one. Yep, I'm with you with you too, Bone. So is Moira. I like colorful mustard too. All right. Cocktail sauce is just lemon juice and horseradish blended. Moira must have stepped away. She would have gotten my sling blade joke. Yeah, I think she did step away. She'll be back though. Yeah, I know there's different condiments of mustards, just with ketchup as well. Even though mustard is not really my favorite, I would definitely visit this place. What about you, Anna?
What ketchup?
Would you visit this place?
No, I know, but you said ketchup. I would definitely visit that place. And is the building next to it the ketchup place? Because I would go in there and then to the.
Well, see, there's I don't know. Is there a ketchup museum?
So, are you imagining the entire neighborhood is just condiments?
Yeah.
Yes, there. See, the
And
Heinz.
the next thing is horseradish, and the next one is mint sauce and cranberry sauce, and then you just go down the street. That would be cool.
Well, there is a ketchup museum, but it's not in Wisconsin though. It's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Of course it is.
The Heinz History Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, has a dedicated section showing the history of H.J. Heinz Company, which includes exhibits on the company's famous ketchup, such as an 11-foot Heinz ketchup bottle. While not solely a ketchup museum, it is a significant part of the broader Heinz history displayed at the center. So that's a really big building. Heinz ketchup.
I like it. Looks very ketchupy.
Very ketchupy. Especially the building. Nice and red with brick walls. Yeah, too bad it's not in the same place as the Mustard Museum. But oh well. Alright, number 8 is Mermaids of Weeki Wachee, Florida? Hope I'm saying that right. Florida, known for its swampland and mermaids. At Weeki Wachee Springs State Park, visitors can watch mermaids, women dressed up and wearing fishtails, perform elaborate shows underwater through windows in the underground auditorium. It does look lovely and stuff like that, but I am definitely not spelunking like that. I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty, but I'm imagining it's really uncomfortable at the same time. It's just like trying to breathe alone with a tube underwater kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks lovely. Who doesn't want to be what kind of girl doesn't want to be a mermaid? Or
I don't want to be a mermaid.
Or actually see a real life mermaid.
I I don't know. I've seen these performances in Mexico, and they're lovely and everything, but it's like just a tourist attraction.
Right.
Like so something for little girls or kids, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Something to watch and stuff like that.
Mm.
It's still there?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got back. I'm here. And I think you just watch them. Like Anna's saying, you just watch them be mermaids. You don't actually join in on the swimming yourself.
No. I can tell you this much. I'm not getting into like aquarium full of sharks. That's like a no-go for me. But I would definitely do so with just with fishes and stuff.
It's an entire park, state park. The mermaid's just one small part of it. Apparently, you
Yeah.
can go kayaking and do
Ooh,
other
nice.
sportsy water things.
Yeah, the one that we went in Mexico is you go into the Gulf of Mexico and you go out like 20 miles out and you go on this like tourist submarine thing. And then the mermaid lady comes in and everybody's like, oh, cool. It's so cool. And then she goes and the submarine comes up and she's taking photos with everyone, whatever. Like, and there's no sharks. It's turtles, really pretty fish.
Yeah, they're like there are small fishes and there's like this really huge fishes that look like almost the size of of sharks as well.
Yeah, tuna fish. They're very big.
Yeah,
Very
huge.
pretty.
Very pretty. But I don't really think I want to like. I know they're harmless, but I don't really think I want to be that close up to a fish that big. I don't know.
Oh my God, Diesel! It's Gulf of Mexico.
And
yeah,
and you're right.
Oh, yeah, Joe.
You're right that it seems like it's mostly for little girls because it says magical mermaid tea party.
Yeah, and Diesel. I know Google says it's the Gulf of America. Uh, it did initially say that, but they're like, I don't know. From what I'm looking at my phone now, it says Gulf of Mexico / Gulf of America.
How about the northern part of the Gulf of Mexico be the Gulf of, was it Loco Gringos? And then the southern part can be Gulf of Mexico.
Yes.
Well, it has two names now. Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America.
It's been Gulf of Mexico my whole life. It's not going to change. I think they only changed it for political purposes, and whenever that drama's over, we're just going to go back to Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, it's the same
make
thing.
It the Gulf of crazy white folk.
It's the same thing with Pluto. Pluto is a planet in my generation.
Yeah.
I did not appreciate them changing that on me.
Yeah, I didn't.
If anything, even if they change the definition of what a planet is, Pluto should have been grandfathered in due to it being the first planetary body founded in the Kuiper Belt.
Yep.
Exactly. Mustard is great and healthier than sugar tomato paste. Okay. I reckon so. Too much sugar can drown out the true flavor. True enough. Catsup or ketchup?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Is this where the shark comes up and goes after their head? I hope not.
I saw a video of that.
Anna was hoping for that. That would make things more exciting.
I hope not.
Mermaids getting happy.
I'm kidding.
You're right, though. I was hoping that some ancient being, like Leviathan from the depth of the Mexican-American Gulf, will come up and eat these little mermaids.
No. This is some kind of fetish thing. I bet some weirdos show up to watch this.
Probably,
yeah.
Hey,
There's a Diddy joke in there somewhere involving fish sticks. Oh, Jesus.
No, that's supposed to be Kanye West and the fish sticks.
That's right.
Which
Yeah.
comes to find out, apparently South Park
please.
might have been correct.
I'll dive it
Fish.
down. LOL, maybe going too far. It's Gulf of America now. No, it's not commie. That's so
Okay.
they can do offshore drilling because the regulation says Gulf of Mexico. See, changing words can't be used against you. Winky face. Wording matters. Pluto is a planet. Absolutely.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
the Gulf of Mustard.
Why not?
Hashtag justice for Pluto.
Indeed.
If we want to make new words like plutoids, well, wait till you find out there's our planetoids. Okay? They're kind of planets at the same time not. What the
Schrodinger's planet.
Schrodinger's planet.
the Schroeder's planet, okay.
That's great.
Okay.
Glad Pluto isn't trapped
It
in a
might
box.
be, it might not be.
Right. Alright. Well, it does look lovely. Something fun for the kids to see.
Yep.
And Gatorland, Orlando, Florida. Alligators might be common to Florida, but the idea of going somewhere on purpose to be surrounded by them is a bizarre concept and usually not recommended. Wando doy. For those interested, however, Gatorland is the alligator capital of the world, and the best place to see both alligators and crocodiles. There's even a petting zoo where you can pet these wild reptiles.
Oh Lord.
Baby size. I bet if they're baby size, not actual full size. Come on, you're just asking for getting your hand chopped off.
They should have done
Okay,
one to make that look realistic.
Yeah, I'm in two minds about this. One is it's good to educate the public if they're doing it in like a safe way, about what these species are and how they behave. So when you're in actual Florida, you teach your kids and your pets and whoever don't interact, like be vigilant, just like you are in Oz in Australia with spiders. You don't necessarily need to pet them, but you are just vigilant. On the other hand, though, I think it's a little bit of kind of like Tiger King territory, where you're petting things which should not be petted.
Right.
I swear that's all we're known for here is Tiger King, meth, and tornadoes.
Right. Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, Oklahoma, Tiger King, right.
Tiger King. Jeez.
Yeah. It's only okay with the education. I agree completely.
Yep. I agree too. Yeah, like I definitely agree with Anna and Joe with this. Like for education purposes, yeah, for kids to learn about these animals, they're baby size kind of like animals would be like more okay, in that respect. But if you want to see like a real full size crocodile or gator, just go to the zoo.
This is kind of a zoo. They have capybaras, wild cats, snakes, tortoises. Also,
Yeah, the reptile room, as they call it. Yeah, but definitely a fun place to take the kids.
it would be. They have zip lines.
Oh, that's fun too.
I'd be afraid of falling.
Yeah, definitely a place you can take the family, the kids to have fun and learn. Yeah, something like for a fun family afternoon outing. Yeah.
Hug Ancient One.
Hey, Ancient One, how are you? Welcome, meow meow. Where'd you left off? I am an idioto. No, you're not. It's a gulf of, come on, we just got here. It's a body of water that's dead from pollution runoff from companies that see fines cheaper to pay than actually taking care of waste property. Yeah, there's a whole island of garbage on our Gulf Coast. I didn't know that until I read up about it.
Kind of surprising.
Damn my spelling. But admitting it is the first stage of bringing it under control. Lots in denial. Gators eat the local pets and people. Hopefully not. Oh god, Huntsman spiders. No, no, no. Australia can keep them. Absolutely. No, thank you.
You know,
But
Australia's food chain confuses me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is such a misconception now. Like growing
I don't
up in like spiders were just a normal, like everyday thing.
No.
There's
I don't.
footage of a cow eating a
I
snake.
don't know. I do not want to see a tarantula, and I do not want to see a hunting spider that's the size of my fist on my wall. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
nope, don't want none of that.
No.
Raquel,
right.
Raquel,
And if
Moira, Jill, I woke up. I was 5 years old. I had a massive spider on my face.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
Lord have
No!
mercy.
Oh god!
You
No!
I had a massive spider on my face. Do you know what I did? I turned over, just put it down, and just went back to sleep. That's
Girl,
what you do.
that's amazing.
I will be
Wow.
screaming. I'd be screaming bloody murder.
I would have fainted. I would have looked like one of the burglars in Home Alone when he screamed like that.
Have you ever
Halfway.
seen?
I'm halfway there.
Seen?
No, but you would have because
oh.
you would have grown up with it. You would have been okay
Well,
with
okay,
it.
if I had, I probably would have. If I grew up with it, yeah. It's a strange one to me. I'm screaming like a girl.
I'm of two minds on the matter. I would scream first, get it off of me, then find a jar and take it outside. If
Yeah,
if I thought it wasn't poisonous.
Because that's just.
Have you ever seen Jungle to Jungle with Tim Allen, and the kid shows him the tarantula in the car?
Oh yeah.
He screams. Or what about that scene? He's like,
But the tarantulas are so cute.
no, they're not. How about that scene in the I don't know. It's been a long time since that movie, but it was either Tim Allen or some other person who went in the bathroom and the tarantula was on the wall in the bathroom. Yeah, no, I'll be screaming bloody murder. I remember one time, my brother, I was in the kitchen, folks were we just got done with dinner and stuff like that. I was, a kid. My brother comes over to my parent to the kitchen table, asking, I want to have we didn't have dogs at the time, so my brother wanted to have a pet, and he said he wanted to have a tarantula. I said, hell no. I pretty much put up a fuss and said, I am not living in this house with a fucking tarantula. That is just not going to happen. Thankfully enough, I think my folks got the message that was not going to happen.
You've got to be clear about your boundaries.
Oh yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
I
stood up
was
for yourself.
fine. So my brother wanted to get a reptile or a snake. I was fine with that. But spiders, hell to the no.
Especially
No.
if you have a cat.
Oh Lord.
I
Yeah.
didn't have a cat at the time. I didn't have a dog. I didn't have a cat. There was nothing.
My cats are savage, man. 2 of our cats brought in a snake like 2 days ago. That poor snake. They were so mean to it. I had to try to save the snake. I picked it up and carried it outside. I'm like, come on, little guy. It's like one of those little gray garden snakes. I knew it wasn't poisonous.
Yeah.
Those cats are fucking bullies. Like moles, mice, rats, snakes. They don't care. They'll go after anything out there. Hopper brought in a bird 3 weeks ago. I had the door open, fresh air. The cat, he looked all shocked. Like, oh, I didn't know you were here. Like, fucker, I live here. And why is there a bird in your mouth? And the bird got loose and flew into the kitchen. It was a whole thing. But
Oh my gosh, there's a video of a cat coming through the cat door, and then she just drops the mouse, and the mouse is just like running
Oh, yeah.
inside the house. And the girl who was like filming the whole thing just screamed.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like, damn,
Girl.
damn, man. I feel like I guess you had to get the mouse trap out now. Dang. If more Australians could pet the spiders, they wouldn't be so gangry.
The
No.
Australians or the spiders?
I disagree. Oh yes, capybaras are awesome. They're like giant guinea pigs. I absolutely agree with that. They're really nice.
Yeah.
They're really cute.
Yeah.
Speaking of rodents, they're the biggest ones.
Yep. Can you pet a capybara?
Yep.
Yeah, Gatorland? Yes.
Yes.
You can meet a capybara there, and apparently it's pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing well, Raquel. Oh, that's good, H1. I also bought pizza for the live chat to power up for the live stream. Pizza power style. Who
Nom,
wants a
nom, nom,
slice? I do. I'm hungry.
Same
I'm
here.
Is it true huntsman spiders can compress their bodies like cockroaches and go right under the door and are still massive?
Oh.
I don't even want to know, okay? I don't even want to look at them, okay?
We had to add those things on the bottom of the door to prevent drafts getting in.
Yeah, they're like door strips.
Yeah.
Door strips. Yeah, we just put those on there. That'll be great. Spiders are creepy, literally. No shit. Lockdown and nightmare fuel. No kidding. Okay. Last one. Vent Haven Museum, Fort Mitchell, Kentucky.
Oh, it's got to be that weird fucking puppet shit. Ugh.
That's a. I don't know if that's a puppet or a mannequin, but looks
no,
creepy.
it's a ventriloquist dummy. Is what it is.
The closest dummy. Okay. One of the weirdest museums on the planet, the Vent Haven Museum, is the world's only museum of ventriloquism.
Ventriloquism.
Ventriloquism. Can you say it? Ventriloquism.
Close enough.
Close enough. With over 900 dummies alone, spanning three centuries, nearly everything from puppets, memorabilia, recordings, photos, and scripts related to ventriloquism can be found here. Founded by W.S. Berger, who developed a large personal collection over the course of 40 years. Vent Haven Museum was opened to the public in 1973. We can't imagine how creepy it must have been to have so many ventriloquists dummies in one home.
I would walk in the door and turn around and walk right back out. Like, nope.
I wouldn't that doesn't really bother me. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wonder if Jeff Dunham has a picture on with his dummies at this place.
I feel like they should.
Well, I don't know if they do or not. Like, I can look it up real quick.
Ventriloquism.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, hi, Socks. Hi.
Jeff Dunham is funny though.
I don't know. There's something about those dolls. Any porcelain-looking doll, like, nope, thank you.
Yeah, I'd be afraid it'd start talking by itself, and that would just be the end of it.
Yep.
Like, nope, setting it all on fire. Nope.
Yep, he's featured there. So that's cool. I wouldn't mind seeing this place. It doesn't scare me.
Well, that's probably
Ahmed, number one funny dummy. No, sir. No. I, for me, it's Peanut. Yeah, it's Peanut. I like all the dummies that Jeff Dunham has are pretty funny. I like Peanut the most. Walter's funny too. Ahmed, the dead terrier, is also funny. And there's what's his face? What's his face?
I don't have a lot to go on.
Eh,
I can't help.
You're not thinking of Howdy Doody from that old TV show, are you?
no.
Okay, then I'm out of guesses.
Oh yeah, Jose Jalapeno on a stick.
Oh yeah, yeah, Jose
Yeah,
Jalapeno.
and
I like it.
then Bubba J.
Oh god, jeez.
Those are my favorite dummies that Jeff Dunham has.
Wade wants to know where the dork is.
One of those dolls
right
with a
here.
knife at your throat at 3 a.m. in the morning.
See,
I
I would
hope
be worried
not.
about that.
Yeah, this is not this is not like Robert the Doll.
Exactly. Well, or the Twilight Zone. In season 3, we will be covering the episode "The Dummy," which is
Oh,
the
dear.
ventriloquist episode.
Uh,
So that's an evil one that would probably knife you. Yes.
what's the other doll that I forget her name? It's the female doll. What's her name?
Annabelle?
Talkie Tina.
No. The doll that looks like, a Raggedy Ann kind of doll.
Annabelle.
Yeah,
Oh,
Annabelle. Yeah,
Yeah.
Annabelle. Yeah, that's the one.
That's a lot of hell no right there too.
Yeah. Where's the Dirk? They were
Right
supposed
here.
to be here today, but scheduling conflicts, so maybe next time. LOL.
I'll have to do.
I hate allergy. We were promised a Dirk, but Raquel was clickbaiting us, Wade. No, I would not dare do that. It was like something came up. There were scheduling conflicts coming up. Like,
Yeah.
I could be a dork.
Well, everyone here is a Dirk, so yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, even though we didn't get to have a Dirk on the panel today, like hopefully next time. It's just schedule conflicts came up, unfortunately.
But you also have to know that if you want to be a dork on the stream, you have to look like this. We're going to put blush on you. Give you some
no.
makeup.
I think that's some woman, Anna. LOL, where's Anna? She's the Hello Kitty avatar. Annabelle is a Bana? Okay. Raquel and Anna, I'm fine. I'm glad you're good. Thanks for being here. Okay. I never getting invited. LOL. Aww.
Don't say that.
Joking. I'm joking all. Raquel. Oh, okay. Hey, King Jimmy the Dad.
Woohoo!
Hi. Been a long day at work. Just stopping in to say hello. Drop a like. Night all. Thanks for being here, King Jamie.
Hello,
Hi,
hello, King.
What's up?
Went to. And yep. And
900 dummies. That's a lot of dummies. At least a
Yeah.
few of them.
There's a lot of
are
dummies.
first.
Yeah. All the way from it was opened in 1973. That's a lot of dummies.
Yeah, that's a lot of creepiness
Mhm.
for a long time there.
Yeah.
I went to one of those places and there's like a small tremor in the ground and caused one of the dolls to just tip over. I'd freak out and run. Like, that would be it. I wouldn't be looking for any scientific fucking reason. I'd just be gone. Like, nope, it moved. I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't like things that look human-ish. I don't like it. Oh.
Yeah.
So you don't want your artificial intelligence to resemble humanity?
No, I don't.
No Uncanny Valley. No.
Exactly. I want it. I mean, at most, it maybe look like iRobot, where it kind of, sort of has a face, but doesn't really. You wouldn't mistaken it for like human-ish. But of course, if I had one of those AI robots, I'd be nice to it. I've seen like people having those AI robots and they're kicking them and pushing them and being mean. I'm like, but because it also, if it moves and talks, it feels alive to me. So I would feel like I was hurting an actual person if I did that. I'd feel like a jerk.
Yeah.
So I'd be nice to
Exactly.
you. Thank you. You know.
That's
If
very
they ever
smart of
take
you.
over-
More, yeah. Especially if you've seen Westworld, they treat the robots so terribly, and they get paid for it. They get paid.
Right.
They get paid
Because
back.
honestly, that kind of creeps me out about people. Because one, if the AIs ever take over, like they're gonna remember the people who were mean to them. And two, if I saw someone treating their robot like that, that would tell me a lot about that person. That they are okay bullying something that can't fight back, and that's not somebody I want to be around.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Even
I feel
though
like there's something bad
artificial,
inside you, man. Hell no.
even though artificial intelligence is actually not real artificial intelligence just yet, it's just machine learning. Eventually,
Yeah.
it will be real, and we should treat it as such. We
Right?
shouldn't. We should be doing
I don't have a tendency
the.
to try to mistreat something I think can't fight back. Like, nah. So I'm not even like that
Right.
anyway.
All right. So those are the 10 most bizarre tourist attractions in America. I know there's 38 of them, but I am not going to go through all 38. We'll be here all
Yeah.
night if we do that. But if you really want to check out, like, all 38 of them, here is the link for it that you can check it out yourselves.
I think out of all of those, I want to go to Gatorland and the Corn Palace,
Mhm.
and maybe
Yeah.
the Winchester maze. That might be.
Yeah, agreed. So there's the link for the most bizarre tourist attractions in America. You can look at all 38 of them if you so wish to.
Yay!
Yeah, I agree with you, Jill. I would like go to the corn place, maybe the hole in the wall kind of thing, place, and go to the dummy place, in my opinion. Yeah, I would definitely like those would be my top choices.
Yeah, this is a crazy article. If you scroll down, there's the world's largest toilet.
What the fuck?
The
Why
world's
would anybody
largest
even do that?
toilet.
That's wild.
The world's largest toilet. Oh god.
I just want to go to the mustard house.
Right. All right. Let's go to our next topic, but I don't really want to take too long with this because we have other stuff to go into. But hold on, when we All right. So we're going to talk about this. I'm not going to go through every one of them, but I'm just going to go quickly through just 10 of them at this time. I'm just going to go through 10.
We don't see the new article.
I have it right here. 90s.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I see it now. I was
popular-
looking at the wrong spot. Sorry.
Popular in the 90s that give you all sorts of nostalgia. I know there's 45 of them, but I'm not going to go through 45. I'm just going to go through just the 10 of them.
Oh.
All right. So let's go for the first one. Splat. Never heard of this game. Everyone in the house.
I don't know anything about it.
I don't know either. Splat. Everyone in the house knew when you were playing Splat. $140, originally $175.
No,
you had to yell it so many times.
I can't imagine they have a board game that's $140. I don't know.
So expensive, yeah.
Maybe for today's generation, it is on eBay and stuff. So just keep that in mind.
So.
Yeah, never heard of this game. How about you guys?
I have, but I don't know how it's played. But I remember the commercials and have a splat, come across the screen. But it was nothing I was ever interested in, so I couldn't tell you anything about it.
It doesn't say adjusted for inflation. It said it originally cost $175.
I think they probably made a typo or looked at the thing wrong when they were putting it down.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. But yeah. It looks like something boys would play, I guess. Um, yeah, that's on eBay. Um, pretty princess. Who doesn't want to be a princess? Pretty princess. $55 at Etsy.com. Was a jewelry dress up game that made you feel like royalty. I'm guessing these paper cutouts um princesses, and you'll just like dress her up with these paper cutout outfits.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing that's what that is. What it is
Maybe.
and
It says
stuff.
dress up, so I thought I'd be wearing the crown and the
Maybe it's
necklaces.
both. I don't know.
Maybe it
Oh,
could be
true.
both too.
Is there something to
Make
click
your own
on and have it
jewelry.
describe it?
No, it doesn't.
Uh,
But I'm assuming, from what I'm seeing, yeah, you made your own jewelry, and I'm guessing dress her in a cardboard outfit, paper outfits, I guess too. It could be both, like Mara said, and it's by Hasbro, I think, from what I'm seeing. Yeah, I've never heard of this either. Twister. I've
oh yeah,
never
everybody's heard of
Twister.
that. Yeah.
Twister, $16 on Etsy. It's the ultimate
Mhm.
game if you want to flirt with your crush. I guess. You can took it. You can. Um, I. I guess you could do this another way, in a more raunchy kind of way. Naked Twister. Although I don't really recommend that though.
Okay.
Like something like nudists would do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure people have.
Yeah.
That would be a feature at a whimsical orgy.
Oh God. Or yeah, yeah. But fun times had on Twister. Eh. Okay. Number
Oh my
4,
god.
Dream Phone. Guess who
What the fuck
likes
is Dream Phone?
electronic?
It's kind of like play this game and you move your little dice along or your little game piece, and I guess you get like this boyfriend or this guy that likes you, and it's like pre-recorded on the little phone, and you're supposed to be acting like your crush's collie, some kind of gay ass shit like that. I don't know.
It's called electronic Dream Phone. Guess who likes you in this talking telephone game? Call 24 boys and listen to what they have to say. Features touch tone dialing, speakerphone, and automatic redialing. Realistic dial tone and ringing. Sounds like a real phone. Hi, I know who it is. Okay. Dream Phone. There was something more exciting than finding out who was your secret admirer was in Dream Phone.
Yeah.
I don't see the point with this.
It's back in the 90s where they were still trying to never mind, I'm about to get this whole thing where they were encouraging girls to be boy crazy and stuff.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I wanna,
right. You're right.
If I want to flirt with a guy, I would do it on a real phone, not on a game phone.
Well, this is meant for like little 14-year-old girls.
Yeah,
really
it was
have no
it was
business,
exactly.
having
It was
boyfriends
it
anyway.
was more for the girls to bond than
Yeah, it was for the little girls who liked NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, and they
Right.
could use
Yeah.
that same kind of
Yeah,
thing to.
yeah.
Or even New Kids on the Block, being how old this game is.
Yeah. Apparently it's $200 on Amazon if you want it. That's
Ugh.
expensive for a board game.
I already got a phone.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of like a murder mystery, except who
Who has a crush on you? So who's
yeah,
dead?
who wants to crush?
Personally, I
Yeah.
want to know who was dead. I'd be more interested in that. I would have found that. I didn't play that.
Yeah, right. Going for the juggler. Hey, Myra.
Rawr. I was in the library with a freaking candle holder or whatever.
Number 5, Monopoly Junior. As a kid, Monopoly Junior where it was at. I don't remember Monopoly Junior, but I do remember Monopoly though.
Right.
Yeah, I always just played Monopoly. This junior thing, that sounds like coddling.
It does.
Especially at designed for ages 5 to 8.
Yeah, maybe it's to teach kids not to freak out and flip the table over when they lose.
Right. That's like always the common
You're not going
occurrence
to
when
jail, but it's
playing
going to cost you
Monopoly.
$50. You know, take it easy on them.
Yeah, you can get this for $19 at eBay.
That's
Not a bad price.
That's a normal price, I would imagine, for a board game.
Yeah. I haven't played a Monopoly in a long time. Like, last time I did that, like, it was at a family event, and I didn't last long, unfortunately, so I'm like, F this game, I'm done. That was, never bothered playing Monopoly in a long time because of that.
After the last 25 years, if I play that and I lose, I'm going to just ask for a bailout from the government.
Yeah. Yeah, not particularly a fan of this game, but I guess it's fun to play, though.
Well, I like regular Monopoly, but this one, it doesn't even have any property cards or any houses.
No.
Sounds like socialism to me.
Like almost every Monopoly game is involves something flipping the table.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Monopoly man having a monocle?
Yes.
Yes.
He never did.
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect.
Yeah. But I literally remember that he did.
I remember him. I do remember him. Like, it says it's weird to me. I remember him having it and sometimes not having it. It's weird.
It's a weird thing, right? Like, I don't know.
Like, speaking of Mandela effect, that movie,
there's so many of them. Like,
Bears.
Yep.
Yeah, Bearstein Bears.
The movie.
What?
Melodies.
Not Shazam. It's it might be.
Yeah, Shazam. Yeah, Shazam.
Yeah, the genie movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
I've never seen the movie advertised. I just had no interest in watching it.
I don't remember Sinbad in the movie. The one I remember is with Shaquille O'Neal.
I remember it being Sinbad.
Not me.
Well, you're from a different timeline than I am.
I don't remember Sinbad. I remember Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, some of us remember Sinbad and some of us do not. So that's why I'm saying you're from a different timeline than we're a different multiverse than us.
Yeah.
Oh, Raquel, that is real. That's a real one. And he was called Kazam.
Oh, Kazam. Sinbad.
Yeah. Kazam was a genie.
That's Kazam. That's what I meant.
Shazam. Oh, Kazam? Hold on a minute. Kazam and wait a minute. Shazam. Kazam and Shazam. No, that's not what I'm looking for. No.
Oh my God, lemon pie. Fucked up.
That is clever.
Many people possibly remember it as a 90s film titled Shazam, starring comedian and actor Sinbad as a genie. No such film ever existed. It is possible people are misremembering Kazam as the aforementioned film, which is the one that features Shaquille O'Neal.
In my timeline, it was Sinbad. It was not Shaquille O'Neal. They don't look alike. I would not have made that mistake.
No, I do not recall ever watching a genie movie called Shazam featuring Sinbad. the one I do recall, watching that I haven't watched in a very long time is the Kazam movie, Genie movie featuring Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm.
Yeah, strange.
Very, very strange.
Yeah, it is strange. Okay, I lost my place now. One, two, 4, 5. Oh yeah. Number 6.
Guess
yeah.
who?
Guess
I
who?
love. Yes.
I
I
love
have
this
played
game.
that.
I love this game. Yes. Guess who? I remember the commercials and stuff like that. I love the commercials. Now you can play the game on your PC now.
Oh shit! I bet they got an app for that. Oh damn.
I remember there, like, I can't remember. It's some kind of game. I have to look it up, but later. But like, it was kind of like, it was either on PC or console that you can play a Guess Who game. That's like really updated in today's modern age, stuff like that. I have to find it and, like, share it.
Yeah, but the whole point of playing that game was you have to have the person sitting there in front of you. It's kind of like poker face, like you have to have the person sitting in front of you to play that game. Like, you can do it online, apps, and all that shit. It's never going to amount to having somebody and you're bullshitting them, seeing their reaction, and you're winning, and they're like, nope, boom, got ya.
Maybe I'm like, I don't get. Hold on a minute. Let me look. Yeah, Fortnite has this version of Guess Who and on their video game.
Huh.
Yeah, so if you want to play Guess Who on your console or PC, just go to Fortnite and play Guess Who.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I played that a few times before. You can do it with your friend, or just do it against the AI.
Huh.
But yeah, it's really fun. But this, I unfortunately I don't really have the original Guess Who board game. I would really like to
I would
have
say
it.
hit up thrift stores.
Yeah, but this one is like Guess Who. While it was first manufactured in 1979, Guess Who, $30 was a game we all played well in the 90s. $30 at eBay, that's not too bad, as long as it's in good condition. I don't mind taking that. Yeah, definitely a game I think everyone can agree they like playing. Agreed?
Definitely.
I never tried it.
Never tried it. You should try. You should try it. Jill, it's fun.
Yeah, I should.
Definitely. Hold on a second. All right, number 7, Yahtzee. I played this game a few times before, but it's been a long time since I don't really remember how to play it anymore, unfortunately.
I don't either.
It's kind of like poker, but with dice. It's fun.
Right. Yahtzee, $10 was a game of luck, but if you did get lucky, it felt pretty freaking good. It's like a mathematician kind of game, I guess you could say.
I don't math.
No. I don't want to.
Laszlo.
I don't. Hey, Laszlo. I don't want to play a game that deals with math. The only board game I played was Grab Ass. Okay. Hello, Laszlo. Yeah, I maybe sometime in the future I might play this game again. I don't know. What about you guys?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
It's great. Yeah, it's fun. It's good.
Alrighty. All
Well,
right.
especially if we're betting on something, maybe
Oh
quarters or
yeah, that's
something
yeah
small.
betting. Yeah, definitely agree with
I
that.
don't. I don't know. I feel like it's like a little bit Squid Game ish.
Mm, okay.
Yeah. Mm,
Don't know. Eh,
mm.
alright. Number 8. 13 Dead End Drive.
It sounds-
Never heard of this game.
Yeah,
What is
it sounds
that?
terrific.
It's the murder mystery game. 13 Dead End Drive. $130. Was such a hit they released a sequel.
Ooh. It's probably ripping
$130
off you.
on Amazon. Never heard of this one.
I like the look of it though.
Is it like it reminds me of Clueless a bit?
Clue.
Yeah, it does
Clue.
look like Clue. I agree.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind playing this game and see how it is.
Yeah, I might actually be willing to play this one.
Yeah, definitely. Like
It
I
looks
haven't
good
played
for me.
the I know I've seen the movie movie Clueless,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it has the actual I'm assuming it has an actual board game.
No, Clue, not Clueless.
Clue.
Different movies.
Sorry, what did they add?
Different movie.
Different movie. Yeah, Clue. Yeah. I'm assuming it does have a board game, but I never
got
played. I never played the actual board game though.
I have not either.
No.
I like those. I really do.
Sorry.
There's
Yeah.
where you okay?
Yeah, I just had a hairball.
Blessings. Yeah, there's another game, not game, film called Ready or Not, which is actually a really cool horror film, but it's based on a whole bunch of characters come together and they need to play hide and seek. And this reminds me of that film. But they're not remaking it, doing a sequel, but Ready or Not. It gives me those vibes. Like, yeah, we're all sitting here in this living room. Who is the killer? Everybody hide now. Let's hunt.
Right on. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing this game. Yeah, definitely. Never heard of it, but yeah, definitely will like play it and stuff like that. And, all right, number 9 is Girl Talk. Another phone game. Girl Talk, $147. Was basically Truth or Dare, but with a twist. It told you your fortune. Okay. How is Truth or Dare supposed to be telling your fortune? Exactly. Can anyone answer that?
All right, I'm here. What? I just got back. What's up?
Okay, it's a board game called Girl Talk. It's basically Truth or Dare, but with a twist. It told you your fortune. How exactly how Truth or Dare is supposed to tell you your fortune?
I don't know. I've never played this. It might have some pre-programmed stuff, and then like you pick a combination of things, it'll get that recording. That's my best guess.
Yeah, but still, like, how is Truth or Dare supposed to connect with fortune predictions?
I have no good answer for that, honestly.
So this the Wikipedia explains it a little better. It says there's a spinner card which tells you whether you're going to get a question or a dare, and then there's cards that have a question or dare, and if you don't do the action or answer the question, you have to wear a zit sticker for the rest of the game. I guess you could collect them.
A zit sticker?
Yeah.
Wow.
But doesn't like teen and teenagers already have like acne problems already? We
Yeah,
don't
so they
really
can put
need
the sticker over their zits.
we don't really need a zit sticker to make it obvious.
So and then as they earn points for doing actions or telling the truth or whatever, they can buy fortune cards, and if you collect all four types of the cards, you win. So,
Wouldn't what?
so I don't know.
That's the question. Would what? I
You
get.
win.
Do what? Do
The,
I win some kind of like zit cream at the end of this?
yeah, and then you're allowed to take off the stickers.
Oh, I just want to go back to the
Everyone else.
mustard museum.
I'm making this up, but then everybody else has to keep them on all day.
Sounds delightful. $147 on Amazon if you want to get this game. I'm gonna take a pass on that. And the last one is Ask Xander.
I do vaguely remember that. I never got to play it, but I do vaguely remember that, and it's supposed to, you pick something, and I guess you ask a question. It's kind of like that.
Yeah,
Magic
Ask
Ball shit.
Xander. Xander, the crystal ball in Ask Xander, $91 on Etsy, would answer all your questions. So this is like a prediction kind of game with limited answers. Seems fun. So I think I would I wouldn't I wouldn't mind playing this game, but I'd rather go to a real what's the word I'm looking for?
Psychic.
Psychic. Yes, thank you.
I can try to read your tea leaves. I'm still trying to work on that.
Right, or tarot cards, or psychic or a psychic medium or something like that.
This game. It looks like it's just a fancy 8-ball.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing. I don't know. It looks like a snow globe to me.
It does. Hey, that actually reminds me of a really stupid joke. Did you hear about the overweight psychic that escaped from prison?
No.
Yeah, there was a small. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a midget psychic that escaped from prison. It was a small medium at large.
Okay.
It made me think of that. It's been 20 years since I told that joke, so I kind of fucked up for a second there. Sorry.
Yeah, some of these games, I wouldn't mind playing. Some of them I do not, and some of them that definitely bring nostalgia feels to it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the this game right here, 13 Dead End Drive. I wouldn't mind getting that, to be honest, and I wouldn't mind getting the Guess Who board game as well. I think that's only the top two I would get. What about you guys?
That 13 Dead End Drive looked fun.
I need to try Guess Who. So yes.
Guess Who? Anna?
I will be skipping on the Naked Twister though.
Right.
Yeah. Guess Who?
Guess Who?
I have to say the last one with the weird magic ball and everything. That kind of is like Jill and myself in the Winchester place trying to summon some spirits.
Yeah, that's a little less scary than a Ouija board, so sure, let's do that.
Oh, I'm not fucking with a Ouija board. Fuck that.
That's a lot of hell no. I'd rather go to that mannequin or that ventriloquist dummy museum.
No. Pass on the on the Ouija board. No, thank you.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No. Yeah. Okay, I think that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yep, that's 10. And I'm gonna go at there's like a lot of these. There's like 45 of these. So if you want to check out the rest of these board games, I'll put the link in the chat for you to look at. And there it is. There's the link for the 45 board games popular in the 90s. That will give you all sorts of nostalgia. So there you are. All right. Let's go to Twitter X News. I picked up some stuff that that I thought they were like interesting to share. Let me get the first one real quick. All right. Let's see here. All right, come on, load it up. Alrighty. All right. Apparently, the first ever YouTube video was uploaded 20 years ago today. 20 years. That's amazing. Like I even
I feel so old. God help me.
I even watched the original video again because it's been so long. And yeah, this is the dude that started it all.
Right, he was at the zoo. Yes.
Yep.
It's so weird that he's old enough that his kid might have a kid by now.
Yeah. I guess yeah, yeah, you're right about that, Moira. Like I can't remember a platform being in terms of social media still being around after so many years. Except for like Facebook, which is a close second.
Yeah, that came out like I think 2009 or 8, I think.
Let's see. YouTube came out. Let's see.
2005.
Let's see. Well, let's see here. No, I don't want the website. I don't want the website. What the wiki, and what the information. Let's see. It was founded in February of 2005. 20 years ago.
Dang.
And that's a long time. Like Facebook was, I believe, let's see.
2009 or 2008.
Let's see here. No, I don't want to go there. Oh, Facebook is like now called Meta Platforms Inc. That's their new name, I guess. That was let's see. That's confusing. It was originally established in 2004.
Okay, I might be thinking when it went public for everybody to use. I might be thinking that.
YouTube has a weird history because first it was supposed to be a dating site.
A dating site? Really?
For real? What the fuck? That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, put up a video showing interest and somebody finds you and be like, yeah, I'll go with that. I mean, I could see that working, but still.
Really? That's interesting. I did not know that.
Nobody wanted to use it for that, so then it turned into this.
No, because no one, like, I could see where we're going with it, but at the same time, like, people just, people should rather watch videos, not really for, like, dating kind of thing. And stuff. Yeah, it's been around for a very long time. Yeah, there's like definitely ups and downs with YouTube, especially nowadays, but I still like YouTube despite its problems. Wouldn't you say so, girls?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm used to it, I guess. I'm institutionalized, I suppose. I'm used to it now.
Yeah.
That's great.
Right. And plus, like, if you're looking, like, let's say, like, you're looking for, like, like a how-to video, just looking on YouTube will find something to help you, like help you crochet something, for example. You know what I mean? Almost everything's on YouTube. Oh, what are you sharing, Joe?
The Wayback Machine. This
The
is what
Wayback
YouTube.
Machine?
This is
Oh yes, I remember. It had that little, like, TV icon too at the time. With YouTube, I remember
this
that
is how it looked in 2005 when it
in 2005.
yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of, like, updated progress with YouTube. Like, here's a good one. I can share if they could let me share it. Let's see here. No, that's the wrong one.
I don't even remember hearing of YouTube in 2005.
All right, here's the playback buttons. There's the original one from 2005. There's the 2006 version, the 2006 and 2008, and then it keeps going down to 2008, 2010 to 2010 to 11, 2011, 2012, 2012, 2013, 2013, 2013, 2015, and now since 2015. So I think the one that I remember the most, we will probably be. Well, I've been using YouTube since 2005, so I'm guessing all of them really.
You've been using YouTube from 2005.
No, not 2005. No, blade that. No, never mind. I've been using YouTube since 2008, so that would be the 2006 2008 replay button.
Yeah, I've been using it since 2006. So I don't know if I saw the second one or the third one. Probably the third one first.
Yeah, because I have my personal one, and that was created in 2008. So it goes right where the 2006 section is. 2006, 2008. And then 2008, 2010. So yeah, right here is like what I remember the most, and then continues all the way down. Yeah, like I guess you could, like, switch your display screen to make it white, to make the bar look white, but I don't know if that's even possible to do. I don't think. I don't know. But yeah, that's the replay buttons for it. Let me see if I can get the um the tube one. Oh yes, the YouTube app. No, it's not it. Here it is. I remember this one. I remember the app on the phone. It didn't have the red play button at the time. It looked like this at the time. I remember the app looking like that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, before they switched
Oh
it
wow.
to where it is now.
I
Yeah, it
don't
was just like
remember
a
that, but I'm sure I saw it.
yeah. That's what it looked like back in the day before they updated it and stuff. But yeah, like yeah, like I don't like I would hope YouTube would be around for the next 20 years, but I don't know. What do you girls think?
I only started getting seriously into YouTube. Sorry, when the coof happened. Before then, it was never anything online apart from Instagram or maybe Facebook, sharing things there. YouTube was a completely new frontier.
Right.
Starting like 2020.
Mm-hmm. It's the thing for me. For me, I just like watch YouTube, YouTube videos. I didn't start getting into like this side of YouTube till like when the coof thing happened.
Yeah.
So I'm with you right there. Um, Joe, what do you?
I started a little before then in
Mm-hmm.
2019, so right before the before times.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that's the case because that's the very first time I sent a super chat, and my very first super chat was to Doomcock on September 1st, 2019. So I consider that to be the day that I started taking YouTube seriously.
Right. Like I was around in 2019, but I didn't really start kicking things up with the YouTube creator aspect until like 2020, which is like when the coof was kicking in.
Mhm.
Yeah, that definitely ramped it up because we were all home. It was
Yeah.
everyone. It was a different place, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, everything. I would say um, for people that, who've been around since the YouTube coof era, must feel like, everything's different. Yeah, it's definitely different, because everything's back to normal, so to speak. So, but I wouldn't really know that because I haven't really been um with the YouTube created sphere uh before the coof. So if you guys have been here before the uh coof trader wise, let me know your thoughts of how if things feel still the same as they were back then before the coof hit or not. Let me know in the comments. I'm like interested to hear your experience with that. Moira, anything?
She's meowing.
No, she's not there. Okay, we'll continue on. She'll come back. Um, alrighty. Next thing. This is like what the fudge in my aspect. Um, I thought this was interesting. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how you guys see it. All right. A man has been seen swimming from a construction crane in Austin, Texas. What? Is this like some kind of like a movie stunt or something? I'm hoping, because I'm hoping this is not like someone doing something stupid.
Tom Cruise.
You think it's Tom Cruise?
I
He
don't
was
know.
running away from the cops.
I don't know. Is this like a stunt man doing something stupid they didn't have permission for, or is this like a stunt man that's doing this for a movie kind of thing?
I don't know. People do stupid shit all the time.
There's the building right there. I don't know if I can get a close up of the guy. Oh, there he is. He's wearing a cowboy hat too.
Of course, he's
Huh.
in Austin, Texas.
I will.
Did you say keep it weird? Boston weird.
A man swinging from a construction crane in Austin, Texas, on a very high building. I really hope this is like a stuntman doing this for a movie and just not doing this just for the thrills, so to speak. But
I wasn't kidding. He was trying to evade the police, but they don't know who he is. And they're trying to determine who he is because since he can operate the crane, you can narrow down people who are licensed to operate the cranes, but he might just know how to do it without a license.
yeah, let's see. This is like from a Texas news article. Let's see. Oh, you stupid ad, go away. Um, uh, on average, construction tower cranes are around 300 feet tall. It can be anywhere from 800 to 1,000 feet tall, depending on the size of the tower. The Republic Building in Austin, Texas, is 710 feet tall and is currently under construction. But that didn't stop one individual from getting a free adrenaline rush. It's also the tallest tower in downtown Austin to date. Um, he appeared to be holding a selfie stick. I wanted to know how. Wait. Yeah, he appeared to be holding a selfie stick. I want to know how he got up there. I mean, did you see the selfie pole too? I wanted to see his perspective. Someone told Fox 7. This is one heck of a rope swing, considering that he appears to be suspended hundreds feet in the air. While authorities have not specified how many feet up he was in the video, he was certainly higher up than any carnival ride we have ever seen. Texas authorities say this is an ongoing investigation, and the individual seen swinging from the high-rise building has not been identified. No arrests have been made. Holy shit! So this was for thrills, huh? Damn! Yeah, you gotta have brass balls to do this kind of thing.
Yep.
What is this?
I think
Yeah,
whoever
someone
was
said
quoted,
Spider-Man. Look at this comment.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
basically, it's crazy.
Oh, good. It's like you saw that. It's the guy wearing a Texas hat swinging from a very precarious height. I couldn't do that. Not for the life of me. What about you gals?
Yeah, heights are not my strength.
No, they're not. No, like you got to be pretty brave to do that. But
You know, even when I play video games, I still get vertigo from like doing like Spider-Man shit or Batman shit. I'm like,
right.
whoa, like I can't handle that. Nope. Too much.
too much.
Looks like Clifton 3D in the chat has to leave. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, Morgan, to our German
Thanks for
friend.
being here,
Morgan.
Cliff. Let me go through the chat real quick. Wade says, I'm dealing with allergy.
Oh,
See you,
God.
Anna, May 3rd. Okay.
That sounds like a threat.
That's better than dating allergy. Diesel says, Wade, at least that's doll more believable than the female predator. LOL. I want my AI to look like a murderous medical skeleton. Like what? Terminator? No, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe,
Anna wants,
maybe like Robocop.
or Robocop's good too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Oh yeah.
Anna wants an AI cat. No, I already have
That
the real. I already have the real thing. I don't need an AI cat. Neither does Anna.
the only
Yeah.
problem is that RoboCop is a cyborg.
Yeah.
Well, true,
I-
but
I
still.
guess you could make an android that looks like him.
Not a human. I don't really think I want an AI human robot that can kill me. Potentially kill me. Anna wants an AI cat dressed as a unicorn cat. I wouldn't
No,
mind
yeah.
seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. It's so adorable. It should be a non-threatening box with a big off switch. Okay. I want my AI to be a nudist. Okay. LOL, Anna would go see the gym wall. Gym wall?
Gumwall, probably.
Gum wall. I think he
In
went gum wall.
Seattle. No, I don't want to go see the gum wall, Wade. No. I don't want to.
Person and block it. Gum wall. Playing down under says LOL. Well, Anna loves mustards more than a gum wall. Well,
Yes.
absolutely. Yes. LOL. Okay, off to bed. Thanks for coming, Wade. Have a good night. Anna would love the game. Naked Twister? Question mark. Yes, I have heard that before. Unfortunately. They didn't make the dream phone for Raquel. No, they didn't. Maybe it doesn't last 2 hours like the non-junior version. Wait, there's a junior version of Dream Call? Okay.
No, the junior version of Monopoly.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello again, Real Nation Vlog and more. Click high and buy. All right.
That's totally a different person. Yeah.
Mr. Peanut had the monocle. Yeah, I do remember him sometimes having the monocle. Raquel was awesome. Thank you so much, Wade.
Yes. Go and sub to Raquel right now.
Yeah, sub to me. And also, also click the like button as well, and click the notification bell for being notified for this channel. See what miss live stream and stuff. Appreciate it. Sinbad filed for bankruptcy. Looks like things went from sin bad to sin worse. Ouch. Anna is the Shazam of this show.
Oh my God. Boom. You really insulted me there.
Old man Bird says, yeah, she is. Lemon Pie says more. I remember the Sinbad one too. Monopoly. Monopoly. Well, yeah, Monopoly, whatever. Imagine what would happen if the makers of Monopoly went complete feral during the creation of said board game. What would your reaction be if you heard the crazy news? The fuck? That's my answer. I guess skip it then. Skip it, lol. Guess who is meh? Alright. We had Clue growing up. Yep, Clue is good. I need to watch that movie again with Tim Curry again. Um, the only board game I played was Grab Ass. Alrighty then. I love the panel. Aw, thank you. LOL. Hey, you all. I'll be on good behavior for now. You're good. Thank you. Who wouldn't enjoy this panel? Aw, thank you, Lemon Pie. All nice people here. Indeed. LOL, Anna wouldn't play Fortnite. Would you, Anna?
Now they have the new Star Wars shit. Maybe.
Okay, so maybe a maybe. I've tried. Anna is too focused on the cat. LOL. Cat AI. Raquel revealed last week that she likes European court / aristocratic fiction. Seems to fit. Oh yeah, I do like Downton Abbey and Bridgerton. There's also a TV show called.
Why do you like Bridgerton? Why, Raquel? Why?
I just like it. And then also there's a TV show called Versailles. And there's also a TV show about
Yeah,
Just
but not
Victoria.
Bridgerton. Come on, no.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Anna. I like the TV show. I haven't even watched the 3rd season of Bridgerton yet. I'm saving myself for that one for a bit later. And it's also a TV show. It's not in English. It's like in another language. I forget which language. But it's also The Cook of Castamar. Yeah, so I like those. Once in a while, I like to watch those kind of shows.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy talk. I have one of the murder weapons from the first issue edition of the Clue board game, which was removed later because it was a small pewter metal 1911 pistol. Oh, sweet. Cool. Next thing you know, we see Raquel, Anna, Jill, and Moira all play the Girl Talk game on a crazy podcast live stream. No, wait a minute. This can't be right. Well, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Never played Girl Talk, but DJ Girl Talk of the same I personally met at the party before he became famous. Huh. Okay. Girl Talk. Who will reign supreme?
I don't know if that's the catchphrase for that game back then or not. 'Cause I know some game.
No, I think it's literally a question. I'm guessing Anna. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Xander is not to be trusted. Oof. Chat GPT. Moira. Girl Talk told me I was the coolest person he ever had conversed with. Okay.
Well, that certainly will boost some confidence when you're 10.
Right. Ask Xander Unleashed, because Xander has gone complete feral as everyone falls into complete disbelief on why this is happening to him. Joking, LOL. The worst case scenario is when people play Ask Xander while the players are drugged up on LSD, as if it felt like an event similar to The Men Who Stare at Goats 2009 film. Wow, what have I done? You tell me, Agent One. You're the one.
Wild shit, man. Damn.
This is like the thing you're typing out. Never touched the Ouija board. That
Hell
shit
no.
is straight up black magic.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no shit.
Mm.
As people regard the resulting event as the men and women who stare at Xander. Okay. That guy is a YouTube co-founder, yes. Yeah, he made a boatload of money, didn't he?
Mhm.
Wait, what?
Okay, don't read the rest of that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Or at least not that last part.
I didn't see the last part either. Never mind. Skip. Hello, I'm bad, I know, but I try to be nice all the time, half of the time. Yep. Thank you. I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night,
Hi.
Bone. Good morning, Clifton 3D. How are
Hello.
you? I have a huge fear of heights. My knees start shaking while just crossing a low bridge.
Yeah, I get a little
Aww.
nervous on high up places too.
Clifton says, Anna, wish I could stay, but got to get ready for work. All right, right on. Thanks for being here. Oh, I don't review chat, please. I see a lot of fucked up weird shit. Apparently, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
really.
my roommate is not a cool. It's not cool with my casual nudism. Okay.
Yeah.
Whole panel is awesome. I streamed with Raquel many moons ago. Yes, I think it was on Relay Nation's channel a while ago.
I don't remember him.
Ella, LOL. Thanks for reading out all my dumb posts, except for the one. Except for the one that was a bit too raunchy.
Yeah, that was a little too risque.
Yeah. Hey Moira, did you know? I kind of missed it, but there's apparently in Austin, Texas, there was a guy swinging from a construction crane.
Oh Lord.
On the what was the building called? What was the building called? Damn it. What was the building? The Republic Building, which is 710 feet tall.
Oh God.
And the construction crane is about like 300 feet tall.
Jeez.
So that guy with a cowboy hat
Oh,
was swinging from that.
hell to the
And the authorities have not found him as of yet.
Well, I mean, if he didn't hurt nobody, then I hope he's, good for him. Outrun the cops. Fuck the police.
Yeah, and it was on Twitter, and someone commented like showing a GIF of Spider-Man. I thought that was funny. Yeah, like you gotta have brass balls to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lazarus says he's not gay, but his boyfriend is. I've seen people wear shirts
I'm
like
not
that.
gay, but my boyfriend definitely is. Load of crazy. I got a crash, peeps. You guys be cool. Thanks for being here, Diesel.
Lots of hugs.
Lots of hugs.
Take care, Diesel.
All right. Back to the Twitter news. Real quick. All right. Wednesday, season 2 officially launches in 2 parts. Part 1 in August 6th, and part 2 September 3rd. Why are they splitting it in 2 parts?
And that far apart, jackass.
Yeah.
I think we should get on there and be Karens on Twitter at them for this.
There is no need to split it in 2 parts. Just combine it just as one whole season. That's it. No need for splitting it in 2 parts. Am I right, girls, or am I right?
Yeah.
Yep. But I'm pretty excited. We're finally getting a season 2. I think the first season didn't come out till what? 2022, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's been that long. It could have come a lot earlier if it wasn't for the writer's strike and stuff like that, and other stuff combining.
I have so many things to say about Wednesday, this show, but I did enjoy.
I enjoy it. Like season 1 was good. And now, finally getting the second season, that is 3 years later, or like actually no, like 4 years later, kind of thing. Yeah, 4 years later. It's been that long. But I'm pretty excited with this. I'll be definitely watching it. I don't know why they're like splitting it into two parts. Is just not really needed, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
what do you think, Anna? Looking forward to this?
I'm not looking forward to anything anymore. It's kind of my motto. Don't look forward to anything. Don't get disappointed. But yeah, I do like Jenna Ortega is Wednesday. I did like the first season, but at the same time, I don't know. It's Netflix. Like, they're
Well,
gonna insert their bullshit.
If it's anything like the last season, like I'll be okay with it. But who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, definitely. Jill, are you looking forward to watch Wednesday? Oh, she's away. Okay. Moira, what about you?
Sorry, my daughter's talking to me. What's the question?
Wednesday is coming back this August.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it?
I was until you told me that episode or the first half and the second half are almost a month apart. That kind of makes me want to kick the television.
Yeah, I definitely.
Like that.
Yeah, I know. I definitely agree with you. That should not be split into two parts.
At least not that far apart. I mean, 1 week and then one the other week, maybe. But
yeah,
I hate silly shit like this. I'm just like,
does it say like? Hold on a minute. Does it say how many episodes it will be?
They'll probably try to say 7, even though the first 2 are like one broken in half.
Let's see. Let me. Let's see. Episode list.
I have to ask. Sorry, Rico. I have to ask the question: why are you looking forward to it? Because for me, I don't know. I feel the little tips of Netflix all over it already. So, like, is it the way that, like, when Wednesday's story is portrayed, the other characters around her? Like, what is it that makes you want to watch it?
Well, with the first season, I wasn't really expecting anything much from the first season, but the more I watched it, the more I was enjoying it, especially with the music. Like, there was just really good music in the show as well. Yeah, so since I had a good time watching the first season, that's why I definitely am looking forward to the second season. And plus, it's somewhat also with the mystery itself of who was the monster. I didn't see coming. So I'm definitely curious how is that itself is going to play into season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's like my answer to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I did look into the episode thing. So the second season of Wednesday, which is split into two parts. The total episodes for the 2 installments, just 8 episodes. So the first half will be 4 episodes, and the second half will be 4 as well. So just a total of 8 episodes in total. Yeah. The first half, 4 episodes. Second half, 4 episodes. Just it. That's all we're getting. 8 episodes in all. How many episodes did the first season of Wednesday had? Let's see here.
I don't know. I binged all of it in one go.
8 episodes. So yeah, same amount of episodes, just like the first season. So I'm guessing after the second season's all said and done, do we have to wait 4 more years for the third season now? I hope not. But I'm hoping the second season is just as good as the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Already. Uh, Alrighty. Last Twitter X news. A live action Toys R Us movie is in the works. Uh, how they are they gonna do this? It's a toy store that people go around shopping and stuff. That's
you
it.
can actually no, I can see like you can make it into like a really cool thing where like there's a
Like
bunch
you
of
think
people
it would be
working.
like I'm wondering if this is like some kind of like documentary kind of movie.
Yeah, you can have like people working and it's closing down and like something else happens. I don't know, like the last Chucky film.
Yeah.
When everybody was going crazy and all the Chucky dolls and I mean, I love Chucky, but that was such a weird, shitty film. But again, I did enjoy it. Something like that, maybe like having like over the top toys coming to life or something, and like people being trapped. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Jill, you're back, Jill?
Yes. Yes, I just
Yes.
came back.
I don't know if you heard a little bit earlier, but season 2 of Wednesday is coming this fall. Are you looking forward to it? Or no?
I have not even seen season 1, but maybe
Okay.
I'll check it out. Maybe I'll check out season 1 and see if it's something for me or not.
Alrighty.
I do
And
love the Addams Family movies.
I do too. Alrighty. So
got-
there.
Yeah.
I guess Hollywood is bringing a live action Toy Story. Toys R Us. Sorry, Toys R Us. A movie that could be a documentary.
It could be a documentary, or is it gonna be like you said, with the toys coming to life or something like Toy
Like Toy
Story.
Story.
Look,
That was a mistake on my part.
girls, I have the solution to every film which needs to work in this kind of genre. You need to get Nicolas Cage. If you get Nicolas Cage, it's gonna work. Let him be the producer, manager, or something, and then shit goes weird.
It's so bizarre, though.
I pray tell why Nicolas Cage, Anna?
Because he just does the shittiest shit, but it's good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, if it's a shitty movie, he can make it kind of passable, but it's bizarre as shit, though. I mean, at this point, he looks kind of like Marilyn Manson cosplaying as Nicolas Cage,
right?
And it's
he supposed to like. I know he was auditioning for a role of Superman at one point.
Oh my god, that looked
I cannot see him as Superman. I'm sorry.
Val, he was not just auditioning; he was cast as there are stills of him in the cape and in the suit. He was going to be Superman.
I'm sorry.
Was on a lot of cocaine at that time.
No, I wouldn't mind Nicolas Cage voicing Superman in an animated movie, but not cosplaying as Superman in a live action movie.
Yeah, it was weird looking.
No.
Because that looked like it was almost around his Con Air phase where he had the weird hair. It looked awful. Oh, God.
One thing I have to give credit to, I think it was in the fuck off Ezra Miller asshole. Okay. But Flash, the film where they had all of the different Supermans and they showcased Nicolas Cage as Superman from those stills in the Flash film. I loved it. I thought
Right.
that was brilliant.
Right. I do know that Nicolas Cage did voice in like Spider-Man Noir in the Spider-Verse animated movie a while ago. Like I was okay with that. I wouldn't mind Nicolas Cage voicing Superman in an animated film, but I don't need to see Nicolas Cage in a live action Superman movie. I'm good with that. But yeah, I don't know. Like with this upcoming movie with Toys R Us, it could really be a documentary movie. I don't know how good it's going to be. I am expecting this movie, going straight to the DVD rack kind of thing. I don't really expect it to make it in theaters, but I could be
It
wrong.
says I think it might be a bit of both of what we're thinking because the studio president, Kim Miller Olko, says the movie will take audiences through the company's 70-year history in the toy business, but it also draws inspirations from family films like Back to the Future and Night at the Museum. So I don't know if that means we're getting a time machine
Right. So
or what's
it
going on.
could be like the movie Big Founder starring oh, I know his name. Oh, come to me. Oh, come to me. Um uh don't tell me. Michael Keaton. Yes, Michael Keaton.
Hmm.
Yes. So it could be similar to that. Yes. Um yeah, it really could be. I guess just have to wait and see, I guess. Hopefully it's good and stuff.
Okay, so it's being made by Story Kitchen,
Okay.
who um who were they adapt video games into movies. They made the first Sonic the Hedgehog film. So it might be good.
Is these the ones that like please I hope I'm wrong with this. Are these the guys that fucked up the design with the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Yes, but then that would also mean that they're the same guys who fixed it.
Okay. I'll give it a pass on that then. As long like okay, so they're the same guys that fixed it. Okay, passable. Oh, okay. Yeah, like well, I might watch this movie depending, if it has, good reviews or not. But I might watch it anyway, regardless. I don't know. I just have to wait and see with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Last on the today's agenda, so to speak. Um, I want to talk about our favorite hobbies. My favorite hobby for me, um, I like to do like art as a hobby when I have the time for it or when I feel like it. I like to paint or color and stuff like that. Like I would like to get back into no, not get back into. I like to start um do diamond painting and see how that is. And like I used to like sew and make clothes back when I was in high school. I like to get back into that as well. That's like my favorite hobby that I like to do. Uh, when I feel like it, it's like if I don't feel like it, I won't do it. But if I do feel like it, I will do so. So it's like up and down uh, kind of hobby for me. Anna, what is your favorite hobby you like to do?
Music is the top one, but I am so all over the place, like art, music, like painting, drawing, but music, yes,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite. being surrounded by people who play instruments and know their stuff, and just learning, always, being in that community, getting feedback, having that environment of being in the studio, talking to people. Not everybody's style of music might resonate with everyone, but if it does in the room at that moment, you just make it happen. So yeah, music.
Yep. Right on. All right. Moira, what's your favorite hobby you like to do?
Play with cars, I suppose. At least that's where I'm at now.
Playing cards? Like,
with cars. Cars.
Like cars.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not good at cards. It's really hit or miss with the playing 21.
Okay. So you'd like to fiddle with cars and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Right on. Jill, what's your favorite hobby?
Oh, you're looking right at it. YouTube is a hobby. I enjoy this. I like it very much, and I do a lot of prep work for my shows. I do a lot of reading and writing and research, scripting, coming up with engagement topics, trying to figure out how to connect with my audience and my listeners to try to make the live streams fun, just like you've done tonight. You've done a very good job on that. And
thank you.
Whatever. Also, my children are my other hobby. Well, I mean, that's like my job also. But what I mean is, we like to. My 6-year-old loves crafts, so I've got to do all the crafts with her, all the painting and the little things she wants to build. And I also build Lego sets with her that eventually get destroyed anyway, but it's fun to build them.
Mm-hmm.
And just playing with my kids is a big hobby. But when I was a kid myself, I used to draw a lot. Maybe I'll get back into that sometime. It could help with YouTube.
Yeah, definitely.
I also used to play the saxophone, but I don't know if anybody wants to hear that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't.
Recruit you, comms officer Jill.
I used to play.
I gotta buy some new reeds.
I used to play piano when I was a kid, but it didn't really stick. So I can't play any instrument for jack shit. I can't. I don't have that talent, kind of thing.
Don't have an ear for music, but I can read it. I can read the.
That's cool. Alrighty, let's get into the chats real quick. Lazo says, "I love your laugh, Raquel. You're cool as F." Aw, thank you. Diesel says, "Peace." H1 says, "Imagine a movie based on the Fester Quest 1989 NSCS video game. What would your reaction be if they did this?" I am not familiar with Fester Quest. I can't really give you an answer with that one, Ancient One. Maybe Moira can if she knows it, but I doubt it. So I can't really. I don't think any of us can answer that question for you, Ancient One. Sorry.
Is that on the SNES? I don't remember playing it myself.
NSES is before the Super Nintendo.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to the entire chat.
I never had a Nintendo, so I'm not an expert. Like, Sega, all of that, PlayStation, Xbox, come at me.
I did not have the original Nintendo Entertainment System. I grew up with the SNES, which is the Super Nintendo. So I'm not really familiar with the game.
Yep, me neither. I think I've seen it online, but if you don't play it yourself, you're not really going to remember it.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Ancient One. As it showing Fester from the Adams family going crazy as he's seen taking on alien invaders with his guns and flaming whip as people are going crazy, and why Fester is portrayed as a complete badass. How? Just how? How exactly is a live action Toys R Us film gonna even work? Could be a documentary kind of film like, McFounder starring Michael Keaton. That could be the route they're going for, Asian One. When the entire cast crew for the upcoming Toys R Us live action film go complete feral as the news spreads like crazed wildfire on why they went utter crazy. If the cast crew of the Toys R Us live action went feral due to Hulk Hogan's turning them into paramedics, then it gets way crazier. Way crazier. Hey, Pleasant Valley Picker. Hi, you still Divas still on? Yes, you are, but we're writing things down right now. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Why? Why exactly? Red Rock West, 1993, is one of my favorite Nicolas Cage films. Dennis Hopper is in it, and it has great plot twists.
Dennis Hopper is one of the most underrated actors in history. Nobody cared about when he passed away. He is literally like he was in the Kevin Costner what was it? West World, the one where like the whole world is like it's a post-apocalypse and Kevin Costner is like an amphibian dude and Dennis Hopper is the evil guy, and then he's been in so many good films. My God, Dennis Hopper.
Sounds like it.
I love him.
I like drawing. It was a passion that I gave up on, but now with all of this free time, I can draw all the effed up gay furry porn now, and nobody can stop me. Okay, you do you. It's lady night. I see. Hey, FKHC 2005. Hey, how are you doing?
Hello, FKHC.
I'm a musician. Softer reads are easier, but it's still too difficult for me. Well done again. Bring those nachos, divas. Thank you. That's okay,
Yeah.
Raquel. Um, Laszlo, can you tone it down with the comments? They're kind of a little bit risque. Thank you. LOL, I love it when I say something a normal person can't repeat. Right, but like I would ask, if you don't mind, I would appreciate if you don't comment really risque stuff in the chat. I would appreciate it if you can keep that on the down low. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I'll be good. I know you're trying your best. Thank you. And yeah, that's it for tonight. Before we take off here, Jill, do you want to show us something out for your channel?
Oh, sure. Yes, I have a channel, same name as my name, Anti-Derivative Jill, and I like to talk about science fiction and fantasy and all sorts of other stuff. And I also play Fallout sometimes, or have a late night panel party once a month. And I have a membership where at the first Wednesday of the month we have a membership stream. And I usually stream at 11 a.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. On Tuesdays, I talk about the Twilight Zone right now. It changes. It started with the Orville, Star Trek, and now it's the Twilight Zone. On Fridays, I do an assortment of random different movies and random TV shows, so it's more of a mixed bag kind of thing, or it might just be a shore leave, depending on how I feel or what's going on that week. This week, I might do a UFO episode, the British TV show with the Ed Straker, and Alec Freeman, Paul Foster, fun stuff. Great models, made by Jerry Anderson. Wonderful, wonderful show, but it won't take that long to review it. So most of the show, I'll also talk about some whatever's in the news, kind of like the show, whatever links interest me to talk about.
Right on. You can follow Jill right here on her YouTube channel. She does everything from Star Trek, watch parties, video games.
I don't do watch parties. I do mine are book reports. They're
Oh, yeah, I thought you
like a
did watch parties.
it's kind of
Okay.
like a well, I do watch parties on Cosme, but not on my YouTube. Like
Oh, okay.
not through my YouTube. It's
Oh, okay. Never mind.
it's exclusively Cosme, but I don't do them every week.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
the next one I'm gonna do on Cosme is I'm gonna watch Moonraker. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I'll tweet it. I'll tweet it out if anybody wants to join the Cosme, but it won't
okay.
be. I don't like talking while I'm watching a
The
movie.
movie. I
Like
Thank
gotcha. Yeah.
you.
typing.
Thank you, Jill. Oh my God. Thank you. I hate doing that. I hate people who just talk when you watch it. And I know, like, you're watching it with people, you have to comment, but it's like I'm enjoying the thing. Like, stop talking over every single fucking second. Please enjoy it.
Yeah, and nothing against people who do watch parties, but it's just not for me. And
Yeah,
well,
I
if I
gotcha.
am gonna do one, it's gonna be a straight commentary, and I am gonna talk through the entire thing because that's what a
Right.
commentary is. But
Yeah.
I'm not down with that right this moment.
Right. She also does book readings, like Lord of the Rings as well, with Tiger Stripes,
Yeah,
as
yeah, I'm working
well.
on that.
Hmm.
That's gonna take a
And
while,
she
but
does.
it's so fun.
I haven't I need to catch up with that. She also does hangouts, aka shore leave as well sometimes. So yeah, definitely check her out.
I'm playing
Uh,
the first Fallout, and I'm still trying to get that water chip.
mhm. Laszlo has a question for you. Jill, you've been around for a while. You hanged out at Doomcock's channel back in the day, right?
Not just yeah, back in the day and today also. I am a moderator on Doomcock's channel, and it's a wonderful experience to be able to help my friend who is fantastic and helping to save some very important pop culture elements that we want, some help
Yeah,
with.
definitely. Uh, I love Moonraker. It's my favorite Bond movie, says Laszlo. Right on.
Moonraker,
Uh,
yeah. Well, I can't wait to watch it because it's
mhm.
sci-fi.
Moira, Kitty, are you there? Meow?
Meow.
Anything going on in your channel?
At some point, I will pull myself together and play a movie for y'all. Maybe
All
tomorrow
right.
night. I don't know.
All right. You can follow Moira Kitty here on
Yeah.
her channel. She does sometimes do watch parties. She also rants about the news. And she might, video herself fixing her car or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cool. Mechanic work.
Yep. And Anna, you do sometimes you do video game streams on your channel, but you also release music videos that you listen to as well. Am I correct on that, Anna?
No, I don't release music videos. I listen to, I do my own songs, but I also want to get back into gaming.
Mm-hmm.
It is something I really enjoy, but I'm very snobbish. So, like, the video games I pick and the ones that I want to review, like, I really need to be in that headspace. At the same time, there are so many films, so many shows, so many things to review, to talk to everybody here in chat and on the panel. Like, I don't even know. There's so much shit. Where to start?
Yeah.
You know, you have to start somewhere. And like for me, right now, I'm in RoboCop mode. Like I've been enjoying the game that I'm playing on the PlayStation 5, and I want to rewatch the two films. I just love the 80s, like that kind of like crime robotic genre. So look out for me being out there, I guess, and just being goofy.
Right on. You can check Anna's game channel over there at Anna's Gameland.
Thank you.
And for me, I'll be getting back into my gaming channel this week. I'll be I'm still finishing Gotham Knights. Yes, I know. I'm taking my sweet time with it. I know it's been a long time, but I'm getting to the end of it, and then I'll get into other games that I do really want to play. With Hogwarts Legacy, I am stuck at a certain level, so I'm going to try a few more times and see if I can pass that level kind of challenge, because I do really want to continue it. It's just like this stupid challenge is putting me in a really sticky situation. So, fingers crossed that I can finally pass that challenge on Hogwarts Legacy. As for what's going on next week, for my main channel, I'm thinking I'm just gonna do a watch party next Thursday. Don't know which movie that will be, but I'll let you guys know. And I want to say thank you to Lemon Pie, Old Man Bird, Bone, Dead Man Walking 55, and the Misses as well. Anna's Gameland, Jill, Mikey Sues 4, Sashi, Last Son of K, Diesel, Outlaw Bill, Playing Down Under, Optic Racer, Gorilla Center Thoughts, Real Nay Nation Gaming Clips, DJ Play Nice, Lock Dunnan, HN1, King Jamie the Mad, Laszlo Panaflex, Clifton 3D, Pleasant Valley Picker, and FKHC 2005, and also Relay Nation again. I believe he went by Real Way Nation Vlog and more as well. Thank you guys for being here. Hopefully, I didn't miss anyone.
One
If
more
I
thing.
did, thank you for guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button, click the notification bell so you be notified when I'm going live on this channel, so you don't miss a thing. And please click that subscribe button and subscribe to these lovely panelists as well.
15. I'm 15 away from 1,300. I'm sorry to break up your ending there, but getting close to 1,300.
Sweet. Cool. Yeah, like I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm hungry. And with that, guys, I will catch you later. Have a good rest of your evening. Meow meow. If this is your first time being here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RaquelSSG2211. Catch you later.